up, everybody? This is The Collective. I'm your boy Gino. I got Seto to my right.
What's going on?
To my left, I got Yanni.
Yo.
And across, I got Cody.
Welcome back, man.
It's been a minute.
Yep.
What up, boys?
Yep.
Took a little hiatus. Had some personal stuff going down. Wouldn't have been the same kind of the vibes wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
So we kind of just took the week off from both shows and just kind of let stuff settle, and now we're back at it. So
Yeah, man. Right off the bat, I want to say rest in peace, Logan. I love you, dude.
go into it a little bit, bro, if you want.
It's just sad, bro. You know, it's just unfortunate. It sucks that it's even a topic of things. And just love you, man. And to the friends and family, do send my condolences.
Tell your people you love them.
Yeah, seriously, man. I would say to anybody listening to this, when you get a text from somebody and you just look at your phone, or you get a phone call and you just look at your phone and let it go to voicemail, don't do that anymore. Just answer the phone, and it could be a quick conversation. If somebody just wants to catch up with you, dude, just take that 5 to 10 minutes, because you never know. You truly never know. Fuck fentanyl for sure. I think that's we were talking about it last night. I think it's war on the people, bro, and it's fucked up. It's just
I never thought of it that way when Jacob brought that up, saying that he think fentanyl is like an attack on the United States.
I've thought about that since they were talking about how it was on Rogan, I'm pretty sure, where China is supplying Mexico with the chemicals to make that. Like they're straight up like distributing what they need, and it's not illegal. And
it's not illegal?
Yeah, from my understanding, it's not illegal for them to do that.
What the fuck?
It's not illegal for them to give them the supplies to make it.
But
That's crazy. That's honestly crazy.
Love your friends, love your family. If you have a friend that you were really close with for a long time and you haven't talked to, just reach out to them and just say, hey, man, life happens. You know, we go our own way. We're all in our own world, because that's realistically what it is, man. Is I know it's not personal when you don't keep in touch with a lot of people. It's just you're caught up in your own shit. But hopefully, if you take anything from listening to this beginning of this podcast, and we won't talk about it, you know, for forever or anything, but yeah, just make sure you love your people. If you get a weird feeling in your gut about something, just reach out to the people that you haven't talked to in a minute, and just make sure they're all right. And yeah, cherish the little things, man, because you never know when that's going to be the last memory that you have with somebody. Death is unfortunate. Death is
It's an unfortunate inevitability.
and we're all gonna go. We're all gonna go.
Sometimes it comes at random times too. And it sucks.
Yeah, it was good.
I just recently went and visited one of my buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Who he was in a motorcycle accident a couple years ago, and you know, he was like a stellar athlete, fastest kid I knew. Yeah, and he was in this motorcycle accident, and now he's paralyzed from the waist down, and he can't speak, can't really use his hands or anything. Like he still understands everything that we say, you know. And so like we went and saw him, and we were just talking about old memories with him and stuff, dude. And he was all smiling and shit, and it was really good to see like life in him still, you know. Like he heard us, he understood us, what we were saying, and we were just talking about, you know, the times we had growing up together and stuff, and you could tell like he knew exactly what we were talking about, and it just comes fast, dude. Like he was one of my best friends growing up, and it seemed like he was invincible, you know. He's super athletic, fast. He was good at almost everything he did, dude. Like he was very talented in different aspects of life, and yeah, it just shit happens, and it happens fast, and life changes. Yeah. So love your people and keep in contact with people.
Yeah, I know that feeling too, because like my dad, he died in a motorcycle accident, and like just happened so fast. Like
yeah,
I saw my dad that morning before he went on his ride or whatever, and I'm like, all right, hey, I'll see you later, you know, love you. And then they take off, and then I don't see him ever again. Yeah. I get cops knocking on my door saying, hey, you're
That was a sad day,
Your
man.
dad passed away in a motorcycle accident. Like, it could happen in the blink of an eye. You never know. It's
Yeah.
random, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you could die. You could drop dead of a heart attack like anytime. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Serious, straight up.
What's crazy about that day too, bro, is me and Gino were going through our own bullshit, and then I got the call or whatever from, I think your mom called my mom, and that instantly went over there, bro, and we've been tight ever since. Like, it was one of those things that it happened, and it's like,
You're one of
fuck,
those.
dude.
You're one of those friends that just went separate ways for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens, man.
It's kind of the same situation with me and my buddies. He just went his own way, and we kind of lost contact. And then this shit happened, and it's like you wish you could go back in time and never get that far away from each other.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm struggling with right now, if I'm being honest. And I know that it's not the right way, to go about thinking that way, but it's tough, man. And
Hey, everyone goes through grieving in their own way, man.
Yeah.
yeah, man. I went from crying for days to just laughing my ass off on Thursday, bro. Oh my gosh, dude, just cracking up. Yesterday was weird, is because yesterday meant a lot to me, man. Because I got to kick back with Carson. We were watching basketball. Had a couple beers, hanging out. And then we ended up meeting Cody and the band at a little dive bar down the street, and we walk in and they're singing karaoke. And ironically, with all this going on, the shit that was really messing with me, is the last time when me and Logan would go out, we would sing karaoke. And we sang Fine Again by Seether. That was the last time we sang karaoke together, and I didn't know that anybody had any videos of it. And yesterday, shout out to Bernal, sent me a video of us singing it, bro. And then first bar I go to in over a year is we're singing karaoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, there was something comforting about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was something that was
Like, it
really
like
cool about it.
cathartic, like,
Oh yeah, you drove his truck yesterday. That's right.
Keep going. You're good.
But yeah, no, it's weird, man. It's strange. And for you, man, the one thing that I respect too is you've been through a lot of shit. And I think that we got to get an episode on here where you're just talking about what you've been through, man, because you've been on the opposite side of the coin of some unfortunate shit, and you're still here, and you're a great fucking dude, man. And I say it all the time, like, with what we're doing, I've said it before on here. I never took anything serious when it came to something that was bigger than me, So when it came down to this, and we're doing what we're doing, having you buy in and actually believe in what we're doing, it helps a lot more than you realize. I know that we're not doing a press box episode this week. I mean,
There's not really much to talk about.
We'll
on
kind of
that
mix it.
side.
We'll kind of mix it
Yeah.
in here and talk a little bit. But yeah, it's kind of going through that dead spot. But yeah, it makes me want to go harder with this, man. It makes me want to go way harder. And he always mentioned why I was so insecure and self-conscious and holding myself back from a lot of things in life. And the one thing I would tell people to give you an idea of who he was is he was the most misunderstood human I've ever met in my life. You look at him and you see the tattoos and you think that you think he'd be a bad guy, but he was a good friend.
The one thing that I was always saying on the Facebook post is just that smile is infectious, man. Because
yeah.
as soon as he would walk into a room, bro, you know that you're about to have a great fucking time. It don't matter if it's a serious moment or a moment that doesn't need to be serious, bro. He's gonna crack a joke, and it's just gonna make the whole room better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I wasn't super close with Logan, but like anytime I ran into him or like we were at the same function or whatever, like we'd sit and chit chat and stuff,
Yep.
have a good time. He's just that kind of guy, could talk to anyone.
Yeah, man. I love you, man. Real shit,
I love you, bro.
Sorry, I had a quick little pause here. Got a little too emotional there. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Love
Had
your
a-
people. Love
yeah.
your people. We say that after every episode, but it's true.
But now it has more of a It's more of a.
It hits really close to home when you say it now.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's going to be that way for forever, man. And I think that I don't know, man. I just think we're on the right path with what we're doing, and I know there's a few people that are listening that have been there from the jump, and it's we're not going to forget that. I know that we say that a lot, but it's 100% the truth. Is we're not going to forget that at all. But if you take anything from what we're doing, you guys can do this too. Like, I know I hate this to be like, if you put your mind to it, you can do it,
It's true.
But
Fucking
at the end of the day, when the dust settles, that's the 100% truth. Is just jumping on the bike and riding. Dude,
The only difference between you and your idols is
they did it.
They're doing it, and they're currently doing it.
Yeah,
they did it, and they're currently doing it still, and they do it every day. So you can literally do anything you want as long as you just do it. Just do it.
Shia LaBeouf, remember that?
do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Classic, bro.
Which brings me to our next sponsor, Nike.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That'd be wild.
No, I was gonna talk about yesterday was the Final Four.
Wild upsets.
Yeah, we had Auburn, Florida.
Who was the favorite in that one?
Florida by
Florida.
2. Auburn scored 49 points in the first half, and then they scored 8 field goals in the second half.
What?
Yeah, Carson made a good point. So as it's well known, let me just say this: there for a while, we were very hesitant on talking about specifics of our endeavors on this podcast. But I think the cat's out of the bag, so I think we can kind of talk about it. And I honestly, dude, at this point anymore, dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
We put our name in the hat for a ticket yesterday.
Pissed off.
And shout out Carson. Shout out Carson, Yanni, Schlag. I mean, you've rode with us a couple of times. Gino, Red. Like, we pool together and we'll do a ticket. And let's just say, if there's any bad luck that comes from this side, I think all of us are swimming in that. Like, not just touching our toes in it, dog. Like, we are swimming.
If you guys want to make money, just do the exact opposite of our picks.
Yes, do the exact opposite. For an example, is anytime we've bet anybody, they have the worst games they have ever fucking played. I have examples. You see?
I bet out. So I made 7 tickets that were like $5 each or $10 each, and they were all kind of circled around like basically Alabama losing. Alabama had the best game in school history. They had
Scored
25
points.
threes and literally shot the lights out of the building. And
scoring 100
that's
points.
just how it goes.
In a college basketball game is crazy.
That's how it fucking goes. That's literally our luck.
So that's one. So Bama goes nuclear when Cody has them on. We bet Auburn. Auburn has their best first half all season, and they have the worst second half. Now, mind you, this is what ended up happening after that. So Florida beats Auburn. They pulled away. Florida's a good team. They're both really good teams. Then we go into Duke and Houston last night, and
Crazy.
me and Carson let them hang a little bit, and we're like, I think Duke clears 10. Like, I think they beat them by 10. So we did what's called an alternate line. Vegas was given 5.5. We bought 4 points to 9.5, right? So it boosts the odds up because they're saying it's not going to happen, right? So we do that, and they're in the second half. They're going, dude. Houston goes on a drought for like 5 minutes. They're up 14 with 8 minutes to go. Houston ends the game on a 25-8 run. Duke scored 2 field goals. 2 field goals, bro. Think about this: the highest scoring basketball team in the country scores 2 field goals in 13 minutes and 38 seconds, bro.
No fucking way.
Look it up. The final 2 points, the 2 points that they had outside of those were free throws, and he missed. It was a 1-and-1, and he missed.
Oh my god.
The second one. I'm pretty sure. To be honest with you, I think that's how I remember it.
Do you think that's one of the best comebacks in March Madness history?
It is let me just say this: it is one of the craziest comebacks in sports history for 100%. I could not believe what I was watching, bro.
Is this the first time that all 4 1 seeds have made it to the
2008.
Final Four?
This is the second
2008.
time.
It was
second time.
It was like 59-65 with a minute 13 left.
Dude, no, it was 67-61 with 20 seconds or some shit. Bro.
That's insane, dude.
Think about that, right? They scored 9 points in that time frame.
So with this, does Cooper Flag? Do you think he declares?
This is what I told Carson last night. I was like, I was looking at him. I said,
no
bro,
sense.
I'll do this for you. You're Cooper Flag. I'm your agent. I come up to you and I say, all right, man, here's your options here. Do you want to go out like that? Or do you want to go in the NBA and do you want to play in Washington, D.C., Salt Lake City, Charlotte, North Carolina, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, or Philadelphia? Do you want to play in any of those 5 cities? And I would probably say no. I would come back, dude. You have to run that back. There's no way you go out. Like
I don't know,
that.
but you gotta think like I get it as like a fan perspective.
And let me just say this one thing is because NIL, because he's making millions of dollars right now.
He is making money, but at the same time, it's like the ultimate goal. I mean, I would assume for college basketball players is to get to the NBA. You know.
Oh, he's
so,
gonna go to the
I mean,
NBA.
He's not coming back.
I mean,
he's not coming back.
you just
But
gotta realize
there's definitely a conversation.
There could be, underlying things that happen. Injury. What if he tore his ACL next year, ruined his career, or some might as well just get to the NBA and start making your NBA money.
Dude, what if San Antonio
start
got the
building your
odds
legacy?
and got the number 1? Him and fucking
Oh
Victor
my
Wembanyama together.
Okay.
Is he play shooting guard, right, or does he play small forward?
He's the 4.
Here's the question.
four?
Dude, okay, bro. Let me just say,
Is he a small 4?
See, in the scheme of basketball,
How tall is he?
6'7", 6 or
So
no.
he'd be-
He's like 6'9".
How
He's like
good,
6'8", 6'9".
How good are we thinking that Cooper Flag will be? In the
I
NBA?
said this last night. On that stage, that was the biggest game he ever played. If you were to live and die by something,
Close that.
somebody bumping music.
Yeah.
sorry about that. If you're, I don't even know, or if you're Duke, bro, and you have what happened last night, they took a timeout and they're drawing up a play when they went down 68-67. Basically, run a play, get movement going, and they isolate Cooper Flag one-on-one with Roberts, who is their guy for Houston, right? Dribbles out, backs him down, spins around, does a little fucking, gets to the lane, it's dead on, like a little bit in front of the free throw, jumper, bricks front iron off, misses. You live off that. You live and die by that. That's your guy. That's your Achilles. That's your fucking, that's your dude, bro, that you go to battle with. So you live and die by that. So I think the heavy is the head that wears the crown. You take that shot, you make it, he's immortalized. He takes a shot, he misses it, he didn't do enough. It's just it's the name of the game, bro. Real shit. And I think that with that guy, there was people that are saying at worst he's a 2 in the NBA, and it's like, I don't even think, dude. You can't tell me
Like a
there's
second round?
no like a second or third option. They say at worst it's like a second or third option. At best, it's like he's
The guy. for
he's
the
a
team.
guy, and it's like if he goes to Salt Lake City and goes to the Jazz, like dude, he's the face of the city.
I was gonna say he's gonna be, if he goes to the Jazz, bro, he's gonna be.
Well, wherever he goes, he'll be the face of wherever the fuck he goes. If you really think about it, I mean, like truthfully,
I mean, unless he goes to, like I said, the Spurs, then Wembanyama's
oh
the guy.
yeah, well, dude, we got an American now. Like that's the thing. We talked about it for a long time. Is with the whole faces of the NBA being European. Well, we
Every
got
one
a
of them
guy.
now, dude.
We got a guy here now that's like, dude, to be that big, I don't give a fuck if it's white, black, red, blue, yellow, green, whatever his skin color was, dude, to be able to move like that and dribble a ball at that size and be that fluid is stupid. Is straight up stupid, bro.
It's still like, and just being that athletic, being that big and athletic, like, it's amazing, dude.
He plays defense, bro.
Yeah.
And he's a great defender. You don't see somebody
That-
score like that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me Cooper Flag doesn't go to the NBA and get 26 a night. I'm serious, bro. I'm like genuinely serious. Like maybe not right away, but eventually, dude, you're gonna get that. Easy.
Oh, I bet he'll be.
Easy.
I bet he'll be just, if not just as good as Luka. Even he might be better.
Bro.
He might be better.
We'll see what team he goes to, but I think there's definitely a conversation, and I'm serious, bro. I would really, knowing how much he loves Duke, because you got to remember, bro, he loves Duke, and he even said it early on in the season. It's like, dude, there's no guarantee that I don't say fuck it and run this back with everybody. There's how they said it
He's
yesterday.
like only 18 too.
They got
Or 19 or something.
They
like that.
got 4 top 10 picks potentially.
Duke?
4 of the top 10 picks.
How old is he?
Hey, if the draft shaked out, I think he's 18.
That's crazy.
How the draft shakes out would depend, but they got Malak, 7-foot rim protector. You need one. You need those. Everybody needs one of those still nowadays. You got to at least have one. Knipple, cold, really good. Tyrese Proctor, really good shooter. He played a little timid last night, and then obviously Cooper Flagg.
Dude, what's crazy is hearing the stories about when Cooper Flagg was like 14, playing against the University of Maine, and he was literally was
Doug,
making.
have you heard him tell you this shit? Tell him this shit.
So they had basically they knew Cooper Flagg was good, and so they started taking him to these open gyms with the University of Maine college players, and he was just making them all look foolish, like he was literally,
As a fucking freshman,
as literally a 14-year-old kid.
That's crazy.
And there was this guy who he basically looks for talent. He's like a talent seeker, you know, and
Talent scout.
and he'll take him to open gyms. And he was talking about how he always calls his buddies who are also doing the same shit as him, because they all bring these players together and they showcase their talents. And he said he usually calls his buddies and be like, "Oh, dude, I got this guy, blah, blah, blah." But he said when he called this time, he's like, "I got this 14-year-old kid that's going to make everybody in the gym look like shit." And the guys are all, "No, what are you talking about, bro? You're out of your mind." And long story short, bro, they took him to that open gym, and he fucking made everybody look like shit.
For the Olympics, because he was on the open team, right? Or
He was on the U17
U17 team.
And the U17 starters scrimmage the starters
and
for the USA
he was
team.
he was balling out against the starters in the NBA, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
the stars, not starters,
yeah.
stars.
And you could see at first they were it was kind of light, and then when they see it kind of go hard, they start picking it up a little bit. And it's like, dude, for a guy
but if he's still scoring on him, bro, then it's
dude, you can't state enough how crazy it is for a team to have somebody that is 6'9" is still tall as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
That fool's a
6'9" is
giant.
huge.
We gotta give the scheme of basketball.
He's bigger than LeBron.
Height wise,
6'8",
yeah. So technically, he actually is. I think he's 6'9". Let me look that up, bro. I'm pretty sure he's 6'9". But when you have a guy like that, it immensely changes the way that you play basketball and your game plan, bro. Like, if I'm him, dude, you know where I want to go? I want to go play in Charlotte.
Do you know I want
to go play with LaMelo Ball.
I was reading about Zion Williamson, bro, and how he's one of the most strategized players in the NBA. Like teams will figure out a way to stop him. He's always getting double teamed. He's like, if you watch any of his games,
like people scheme against him.
yeah,
okay.
because he's just a huge motherfucker, bro. He's if he is not getting double teamed, he's probably bodying almost anyone who tries to D him up
when he actually plays.
when he's not hurt.
Cooper Flagg 6'9". He's 6'9", 195.
he'll bulk up.
Well, that's what we were
He'll
saying,
bulk
dude.
up.
So don't get me wrong, bro. So Houston's team was this Roberts guy is a 6th-year senior.
That's crazy. He's only 195. He looks bigger.
Dude, he was bullying him, backing him down. But when you're looking at him, like when they're standing next to each other, you're like frame wise, he's bigger. Cooper Flagg is bigger than him, but not strong. So if that fool, he's fucking 17, 18 years old, bro. When he's our age, dude, come on, bro.
And the thing is,
He's him, bro.
He still
He
has.
is him.
He's still like his mental game isn't even fully developed. Like he's still gonna get better mentally at the game of basketball. Like 18 years old and he's already as good as he is. Imagine him at 24, 25.
He was all over the floor.
when he has experience and shit under his
Well,
belt.
with you guys saying he plays defense too, bro, that's gonna help out a lot.
Oh, bro.
because there's those guys that can score, bro, but then they can't play fucking defense.
Yeah.
Because
See,
for a long time, bro, everybody said that Steph was a liability. You know what I mean?
Clay
always thought-
picked up a lot of
Exactly,
a lot
that's
of
what
the
I'm
slack,
saying.
bro.
I
for
always
sure.
thought, like, I remember the Steph slander about defense, but I always thought he's not a terrible defender.
He's not. No, he's not a terrible defender, but he's not guarding their best player.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But
Because
you
Clay-
wouldn't, you wouldn't
they're putting
expect him
Clay
to,
on.
though. He's only 6'3". Like he's definitely not gonna be guarding stars.
But then you got to think
He's just one of those guys that I think is just like a unique gem, real shit.
Yeah.
Like he's one of one.
Steph?
Steph is
Yeah.
one of one, bro. Like if you're one of those guys, you can confidently look at somebody and be like, no, that dude's like,
I used to hate Steph Curry.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
stand him. I literally
dude,
couldn't stand him.
the
I hated
series with
Golden
the
State.
Cavs. Oh my god,
I hated Golden State. I hated Steph. But
it was
he definitely
because they
grew
were
on me.
winning, bro. That's
Oh,
why.
100%.
Yep.
But he grew on me, dude. He definitely grew on me. It's good. I think at some point you mature and you realize the greatness you're watching.
Yep.
You know, like
Yeah.
you're never gonna see another player as
That's
good. Like Steph really changed the game of basketball.
Well, that's with the Brady
Yeah.
shit. Once
Might
he
be in
went
a
to
bad way,
Tampa,
but-
once he went to Tampa, he became a cool guy. Everybody loved Brady when he went to Tampa, and then he won, and then it's like,
Yeah,
fuck,
well,
No,
fuck this guy.
where I
Yeah.
realized I was tripping. I think I talked about this with you fools. Where I realized I was tripping about Brady, bro, is 28-3. Like, dude, bro, come on, dude. I know that was a team effort coming back. Like the defense got some stops, bro, but that fool was the general, dude.
Is that when he came? Yeah, that
Like,
yeah.
you can't put that on a scale against anybody else. That ability to do that,
That
bro.
made me think of the clip from this last Super Bowl where the Chiefs are down like 28-0, and they're got the cameras on them on the bench and shit. And they're like, "Oh, the Patriots came back 28-3.
Justin Reed. It was Justin
We
Reed.
can still
Yeah.
do it. We're in this."
and then we fucking throw a bomb.
This shit just fucking kills me,
Dude,
bro.
just-
like,
dude.
you're not them, bro. You're
What is
not
that? What is that saying? Belt the ass.
them. Yeah.
That was what that was.
Belt
ass,
to
dude.
ass. Dude, yeah, dude. I wish. Do you think like the NFL is gonna be more lenient on like celebrations and stuff?
No.
Fuck no, dude. They're just
They
finding
need to-
everybody,
they
bro.
need to, bro, because that's the fun part.
The NFL is the
under-
no
it's-
fun
It's
league,
literally the no fun league, bro.
I just saw that they banned the thing that CD does when he gets like a first down or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
so
like,
That-
stupid,
wipes his
bro.
nose or
that's
whatever, like-
stupid. The slap
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's so fucked because slap means like on site or whatever. Like
Yo, when he first started doing that, I was like, why is this dude fucking doing lines right now? Like,
well, dude, did you see that fucking college baseball player?
Yeah,
he fucking
bro.
slid in the third, and he's laying there. There's like the white chalk, and he's all.
Jeez, bro.
Like, no,
Yeah,
you're
fucking-
stupid.
it's like,
dude.
damn.
This is a good topic to
Imagine if
bring
he
this
got
up.
some in.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
With celebrations is the whole Ja Morant with the gun shit.
I was just about to bring that
Yeah,
up, bro.
that one.
Did you see the context that was missing out of that though? The video that I saw, it didn't have one of the. I think it was Buddy Hield.
Yeah,
on
Buddy
the
Hield was
Warriors.
doing it bad.
No,
Yeah.
no. Buddy Hield started it.
Yeah.
But then the camera was only panned on John Morant, the
But
one
dude,
that I
yeah,
saw.
yeah.
Here's what
And
else.
the comments was like, "Oh well, why don't you show the whole video instead of just John
Yeah,
Morant?" Because
Buddy Hield's all.
Yeah, because then it shows Draymond Green like, "What the fuck?" But then he doesn't even see that his homeboy's doing it.
Here's what I'll say though: is like Ja Morant should have known better because he literally got in trouble last year
That's-
for the gun
that's the
shit.
difference
Like
is
it's
he got
like,
in
bro,
trouble for
come
that
on.
What's
shit.
dude.
so
Like,
crazy about him, bro, is he has so much talent, bro, and I
he
don't.
wants to
under-
be a gangster.
I don't understand why these dudes that are in this position, bro. Like we'll never see this. That spectrum of it, you know what I mean? They're making fucking buku dollars, okay? We
Dog, they don't even think about money.
They don't. That's what, no. That's what I'm saying. They don't think about it, but then they're throwing it all away by doing dumb shit.
Do you know? Do you
makes
know?
no sense.
Fucking. It was
Dumb shit is an understatement.
Bow
too,
Wow,
bro.
dude. You know Bow Wow the rapper. He was talking in an interview. He was like, the fucking hot women, the stars, like the celebrity women that you see, the models. They look at those fucking NBA players or athletes in general, and they fucking see money.
Yep.
They're the easiest people to fool. They're the easiest people to like literally get a bag.
it was like this Anthony Edwards
Dude,
shit with
that-
Exactly.
shit's
She just
crazy.
made what $1,040,000
Hey,
dollars.
there was a
something like
comment that said, "This is the definition of don't ever talk to me again."
Yeah, for real. Basically, he was saying,
Well,
"Don't
I-
ask me for shit." For
I
the
guess
next
he gave
18
that chick
years.
like $100,000 to get an abortion, and she ended up not getting an abortion.
Yeah,
So to
that's
put
but
this
that's
in-
what got him out of the
Put
thing.
this
right?
into
I could see
perspective.
that.
Anthony Edwards had a kid with somebody, and and they're not together no more, and she wanted child support.
Not just somebody. This chick is actually a baby mama for little baby.
Well,
Oh,
baby.
for real?
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards also has like three
Three
other
other
kids
baby
with him.
But-
I will
but-
say she took that $1 million and she opened a trucking business. So at least,
Oh yeah, I did
But-
see
so
that.
at
but
least,
for-
at least she wasn't doing stupid shit with it.
But for the example of it is that he got court ordered to pay like $5,000 a month or whatever, right?
He said,
Something-
"No, I'll
like,
pay
"I'll
all
pay
this
it
shit
all."
So
right now."
he paid all 18 years right away. And
No,
just
then
said, "Don't ever talk to
I
me."
guess
again."
that's what literally how it went. Was like he's like, "No, fuck that. I will pay it right now." Like that's gangster, bro. Yeah. Like I mean, you know, on the flip side of it, obviously, we're not gonna get into it, but you can look at it and be like, "Oh, that's fucked up." But at the end, in the realm of it,
he didn't want the kid.
we don't know that level of life.
Yeah, for real.
So for us down here looking up at the feet of those fools, dude, we don't know what it's like up there,
Yeah.
bro.
I
We
get-
See,
have
but
no
if
clue.
I
he
get
didn't
that
want that-
the kid, but
yeah.
it's also kind of sad for the kid.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
fucking
for
no
sure.
matter
That's
what,
for
it's
sure.
fucked up for the kid.
Yeah, imagine like
100%.
growing up and knowing your dad's like an NBA star. That
and
wants
it's
nothing to do
literally
with
on
you.
tabloids. He just wants nothing to do with the kid. That's crazy, bro. And it's Back to the topic of the sports athletes, there was a Vlad TV interview one time with this club promoter, and he's like, dude, the one thing I don't want where I want people what I want people to forget is athletes majority of the time have zero game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like can't even talk to women. Like have zero social
They just
skills.
have a stack of money right
They
here.
just have a stack of cash and they're fucking athletic and that's what gets them by. But they need help talking to women. It's
That's
it's the
crazy.
craziest concept of all time. And it's like, dude, if I'm a 6'10" forward in the NBA, if I'm just into the NBA in general and I'm fucking balling out and I'm like one of the faces of a franchise, dog, I'm letting it hang, dude. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, you're just
Well, dude,
you're being dumb in a bar. Be like, hey,
Who was
Yeah,
it?
dude.
Oh, it was John Morant when he was in the strip club, just fucking throwing like thousands
Oh,
of ones.
dude.
Yeah, but I feel like it would like with all that, it would be so hard to find something real, you know?
Oh, you.
Oh, dude,
you,
I don't
might,
think you ever
you might
will.
never
You're just gonna-
find something
yeah,
real,
'cause You're just
bro.
gonna have like so many different women.
It's like,
throwing
do you
themselves at
want me
like,
for me or do you want me for
Yeah.
me?
You know what I would do? You gotta. That's why you have to. Like sometimes you want to let your nuts hang, but you gotta hold them back because it's like you gotta see who's actually fucking with you. You know, like because if you're giving them what they want right away, then yeah, they're gonna fake love you, bro. But if you make them like stick around through
Yeah.
the trial and errors and don't just fucking spoil them and shit like that, like
Dude.
right off the bat. Like let them fucking come for you for who you are, you know.
Do you
I don't
think
know,
of-
but like, it's hard. Like we don't know what it's like having that much
for
money.
sure.
Yeah.
Think of LeBron, bro. That fool, he's been with the same chick before he got in the NBA.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you know that video of him sitting between
There's like
Genie
the-
Bus?
the-
Oh yeah, and then she switches.
He's like, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to you. You
Or
like
it's
read his
like
lips.
it's like Happy National Women's Day.
Yeah, National Women's. They're just like, oh my god, like thank you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Have you? There was like that one where Savannah's sitting right next to LeBron, and then LeBron's sitting next to like another white chick, and she's like talking his ear off or whatever. And then the next clip is Savannah sitting in LeBron's spot. And
Well, that's
LeBron's
what
sitting
that
in
was.
Savannah's spot.
No, that was just Jaden Daniels, bro. That just happened. That was exactly what happened with Jaden Daniels. So Juju Watkins, who's a really good basketball player, really good athlete for just. She's a cold ball player, right? She's just chatting up with Jaden Daniels, and you could tell that she's like. You can tell how she's looking at him that she's kind of like into him, like whatever the conversation was, she was engaged. We'll say that. You know, I'm not sitting here saying that she said that she liked him or whatever, right?
Yeah.
She was engaged, right? Then they cut to commercial break and they go back and they show it back on the screen and it's Jaden Daniels' mom sitting between them. And it's like in the comments, people are like, because she straight up said on social media, she's like, I hope you bitches know, like, you are not coming for my kid.
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to make sure of that, which I respect to a point, bro, but also
Can't be
it's like,
too
dude, like
can't be
he's-
too
he-
overprotective.
He's a
dude.
grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man.
like-
And I mean, but we also don't know their relationship, man. He might respect his mom enough to be like, hey, but if he's like, Mom, please, for the love of God,
Don't
Don't ruin this.
make sure I don't ruin my fucking life with some
Hey,
crazy bitch.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
If I was in a situation with all that kind of money, I would do like was it Jay Cutler? Like had all of his shit in his mom's name or whatever.
Oh,
So
yeah,
when he
yeah.
got-
No,
what I
that's
would
right.
do.
That's
when he got
right.
divorced, like his wife didn't get jack shit really.
That
not a bad
that
idea,
soccer
bro.
player
Dude.
did that too.
Yeah.
That was what happened with Brady had his shit.
Brady had it with the Giselle
Yup.
fucking divorce. He had, where did he put that money? It was in his dad's name, or
And
some
he
shit?
ended
Something like that.
up getting some of Giselle's money.
Yeah,
She,
he ended up
she
being-
had way more money
Oh,
than him,
yeah,
bro.
well, she's
See,
like
that's
a-
what people.
yeah.
That's what people forget, bro. Is she didn't really need to worry about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you know,
she's.
you would talk about a power couple, dude.
Well, I mean, that's also one of the reasons he could take all those team friendly deals.
I will say this though, Tom.
but the
Damn.
team friendly deals, bro, is if you can't survive off
No,
half
I
of that,
get
bro,
that,
then
but-
you're
Bro,
fucking
Tom,
something else,
but
dude.
you gotta. Does anyone else feel weird about seeing that video of Tom Brady like talking to his son, and then he's all like, "No, give me a kiss," and he pecks him, and he's all, "What was that?" He's all, "That was like half a second." He's all, "Come back here and kiss me again." He fucking kisses him for like fucking 4 or 5 seconds.
Oh, God.
And then yeah, the kid wipes his mouth after, like he's
Cody,
like,
you're
"Ugh."
gonna do some shit like that
I
when you
think-
have
Fuck
kids,
no,
fool.
dude.
I'll be real. I think.
Oh, hey, you what? Give me some tongue.
Oh god,
It's like,
Dude.
god damn, dude.
I think at some point with that shit, like
That's weird.
You know, I really think at a certain level of fame, dude, you don't need to post any of your family on social media.
Exactly.
Fuck
I think
no.
that was a
You
weird
know,
thing to
that's
post.
weird.
That's a weird
Well,
thing to
I'll-
post.
I'll
That's
give
a
you-
weird thing to do.
There's this is Raiders Twitter. I don't know if there's any Raider fans that will listen to this, but there's a beat writer that when the Raiders moved to Vegas, the Las Vegas Journal basically brought in beat writers to cover the Raiders, right? Because the people that were covering the Raiders in Oakland, they were Oakland syndicate sports writers and beat writers, so they stayed in the Bay, right? So a lot of the old Raider writers went to the Niners. So they like Papa. We ended up he was calling Raider games forever. Now he's the Niners play-by-play guy, right?
Yep.
So Vegas, they got this guy named Hondo Carpenter, bro, and this is the guy, mind you.
Is he a pirate too?
Yeah, he's got one eye. No. So he's the guy that said Matthew Stafford was a done deal to the Raiders. He's also the guy that said, "Oh God, dude, who was another player that I thought we were gonna get?" I'm drawing blanks.
Sam Darnold.
No. I mean, like last year or something, we were gonna trade for somebody. It was something I can't remember.
Did you said you were going to trade?
Or
for
we were gonna
everybody?
trade up. No, we had a deal in place to trade up for Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. He's the
okay.
one that leaked that, right? Dude, he posts this picture of him in the bathtub with his son on Twitter.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, dude, it was brutal. I will show you some of that shit.
It's weird.
It was fucking uncomfortable.
I get posting pictures about like you're at a family gathering or whatever. Post pictures like, oh, I'm with my whole family and
Yeah,
shit
but
like that. But if you're in a bathtub or fucking, I don't know, dude. That's
dog, and it could have been innocent, but it's a thing where it's like, dog, where do you think that's
what's your head doing right now?
that's fucking cold.
Look at that. That's the band.
This fucking guy,
Fuck yeah.
fucking ski mask.
That's crazy. No, it was crazy.
Be on the
'cause-
lookout for the Casanova.
Well, there was beef.
Like,
There was
that's the
beef.
cartel.
There was beef with a lot of the Raider beat writers talking shit to him too. So it was like this whole thing going on. I'm just reading all of it, bro. And it's the same concept of don't put anything out there that could even lead to speculation of some shit like that, bro. Because you
Exactly,
cannot recover from that, bro.
Fuck no, dude.
I don't give a fuck who you are, unless you're Drake. You see what I'm saying? But it's crazy.
Fuck Drake.
It's crazy with the social media.
Did you see all the shit that
I don't understand it.
like
I
him
was-
betting on the sideline or whatever, and people were getting mad at him?
What do you get timer for?
My herb runs. I was telling you this earlier. RuneScape.
Oh, okay, right on.
No, he was
Dude,
like
they just
betting.
came out. They're coming out with a fucking game, bro.
No, I said-
dude. So it's an open world game.
Bro, I'm telling you, look.
I will play the shit out of
look,
that.
I'm telling you
we
guys.
could slay dragons together and
Bro,
shit.
you could do that on this, bro. That's what I've been trying to tell you for.
No, but I feel like a live action one, like in the
this
game,
is
open
live
world.
action, bro. This is open
on
world.
on a console.
It's on your phone.
No, I'm talking about like a game on a console, like an Xbox party and shit, like playing like that.
We
would be
could
dope.
get on a Discord on our phones, bro, and play it like that.
Gavin, will you back me up here and tell them there's a difference between a phone game?
There
and
is
a
no.
console
There is.
game?
You could do it on a fucking computer, bro.
He's talking more like an action
No,
RPG.
I understand- I
Yeah,
understand
What,
that.
sorry, what game are you
There's
talking about?
I immediately thought of your ass,
So
bro.
my favorite game of all time is called RuneScape.
Okay.
It was originally on computer.
Yep.
But they moved it to where you can play it on your phone or iPad or whatever.
Okay.
So now I've been playing the shit out of it on my iPad. But they're coming out with a different one for a console. It's not, I don't think it's going to be the same exact game. I'm cool with that because this game's been going on for 26 years now.
What is RuneScape?
Dude,
It's too much.
it's an MMORPG. There's a lot of lore and shit you got to follow along, but I've been playing it since I was like 8 years
Okay,
old.
I'll look into
But it's
it.
one of those games. Just watch YouTube videos, bro. It's like it's designed for a certain group of people.
Okay.
It's not a game for everybody.
Yeah,
I'll give
yeah,
it that.
yeah.
But that's
I like
with
those.
any
I
other
like
game.
those RPG games.
But it's kind of like World of Warcraft.
Okay. Yep,
But
that's all you
this
need to
new
say.
game that's
Is
coming
that still
out.
is that still around?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Wow.
I couldn't. Was it Blizzard?
Yeah,
Okay,
Blizzard.
go ahead, go ahead.
But this new game that's coming out, I only saw the trailer for it, dude. But I'm buying the deluxe edition. I'm buying everything. For
The
it, bro.
one clip where they're on the castle and that dragon's
telling
across
you,
the thing.
bro.
I'm like, dog, dude, I'm fucking.
Like the badass part about it, bro, is it's like a Lord of the Rings esque type of feeling with it, bro. Because then
Yeah.
you can customize your character however you want, dude. And then you just fucking do your thing. Bro.
So is this going to be something like Elden Ring or something like that?
That's a
or-
game that you should try to get in. It's
don't know,
tough.
bro.
It's tough. I'll give you that.
My homie literally, shout out Briley, he Snapchatted me, dude, and he's like, I finally beat this fucker. He was like, dude, I've been stuck on this for months.
Oh yeah,
It's like the final boss or some
Dude,
shit.
that game is fucking hard, dude.
Random stat, but history has been made. Alex Ovechkin is the leading scorer in all time in NHL. He passed Wayne Gretzky for 895 career goals.
Doesn't Gretzky still have the highest points of all time though? Or
No, he just passed them. For
no,
the-
because the assists count as points in hockey though too, right?
Yeah, that guy won't. He's not gonna get close.
Because I know
I don't know.
Gretzky had.
I don't know that
So
about that part.
whenever I was playing NHL just on console or whatever, it's like
Is it like soccer where you get like an assist on
yeah,
the assist?
yeah.
Oh,
Because
shit.
there's in basketball you get assist if you're the last person to pass it within
yeah.
like 3 or 4 seconds or something like that.
dude,
2 or 3.
dude, now, bro, it's like 6 seconds. It's crazy.
Well, so
bro.
however, but in NHL,
But that concept, sorry.
But in NHL, if I pass it to you
Mm-hmm.
and you pass it to Gavin and then he scores, then we both get a point for that.
we get an assist for that?
yes,
Wow.
but it's,
I guess they do it in
chain.
soccer.
It's a
They do it
chain,
in soccer.
so.
Which is kind of cool.
I
if you
think that's how.
about it.
I mean, honestly, if it's like
If it was like that in basketball,
if it's like the Spurs in 2014, bro,
Oh,
you know how many
bro.
assist totals everybody would have,
oh
dude.
man, or just with homeboy the other night, Jokic. Like, dude, imagine how many assists he'd have in a game. He'd have
See,
40, dude.
Yeah, I saw he tied Gretzky the other day, but
It's literally, bro, the almost exact same career games. Like,
Damn.
it almost like they literally did the same thing.
See, but isn't Gretzky like the
Gretzky-
greatest of all time for?
That's
Yeah,
what they
like-
they
it's like the
say.
goat of the hockey-
yeah,
of
they say
hockey.
he's the guy. I mean,
Gotcha.
Are you guys well versed in hockey, bro?
No,
I'm
not
not.
really.
Not really.
I mean, I know like Sidney Crosby,
so, like,
and,
yeah, I know some
Ovechkin,
names, but like I don't
like,
watch it.
I was really big into playing it, bro. Like
like
the
Xbox,
cello.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
dude,
we used to ball. We used to ball out
Dude,
on that all.
when,
That's what we used
Dude,
to
we should
play.
get NHL, bro. We should run NHL.
think-
We used to
I think
run
it's on Game
NHL.
Pass.
We used to
I'd
run
be way down.
We used to run NHL and fucking UFC all day. Like that was our fucking
Bro, when-
go-to.
Dude, hey,
When Kyle was-
after this, we're gonna spin the wheel, bro, and pick our teams for NHL, bro.
I already did that.
I guess I have
Golden
to be.
Knight. I already have a hat for
Actually, I
him,
forgot
so-
about that.
I'll be the Calgary. I'll be Calgary.
All right, word.
Dude, I
Hell yeah,
literally-
that's dope.
I
What about
literally-
you, Gino? Who's your team?
the Stars.
Dallas. That's what's up. That's it.
I already bought a fucking an all white hat with the gold.
I have to decide between the
logo,
Kraken and the Golden Knights, just because I seen the Kraken play live one time. So I got to decide. I gotta
What's the
decide.
Seattle
Just
team?
stay with
The
Raiders.
Kraken.
The Kraken.
Stay with
bro.
Vegas.
Dude,
Dude, the speed level from the difference between the Steelheads here and
Oh, yeah.
NHL.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I couldn't believe how fast they were flying around the ice. I was like, dude, I would blow my knee out.
Do you know what's
I
crazy?
would smack into that glass and be fucked.
Like skating in itself is hard, but imagine playing a fucking whole ass contact
and,
dude.
sport.
and on top of that, you're fucking.
Like a contact sport on top of
Dude.
being able to have to control the puck. Like that's a fucking.
I mean, what was that
talented-
just happened recently? The not the All-Star game, but they did. What was
the
that called?
U.S. Open or
no,
it was like
no.
the world
Face Off, World
Yeah.
Face Off. It was like
USA,
Sweden,
Canada.
Norway, Canada, USA.
It's also a dangerous fucking game. That one guy died last year.
Oh yeah,
well, we were
or
telling
two-
us
2
about
years
that.
ago.
That was like one of our first episodes. You
Dude, he-
told us about that. He bled out on the ice.
Yeah,
dude.
you fucking. The shitty thing about it is it kind of looks like the guy who cut him did it intentionally.
Well, he went to jail, right? Remember?
I don't know. I don't remember if he did or
Dude,
not.
when-
we talked.
but-
No, he
Yeah,
did
we
because
brought
we
it
looked
up.
it up on the pod.
I
bro.
know that they were.
He split his neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was fucking nuts, dude. Seeing the video of it, like there was like instantly a puddle of blood on the ground, and as he's going, it's like squirting out of him, dude. Like as he's going to the sideline. It's
I know
fucking
the
nuts.
fabric on the jersey is not good. Is it cut resistant? There's a name for it. Like it's designed for that. I would have a fucking neck scarf, dog.
What I don't
150%.
understand is why are their helmets so like shitty? Like the NHL helmets. Have you ever seen them? Like,
I
it's literally
agree.
a helmet with a plastic visor. thing.
It looks like a welding.
it's a bump
Yeah,
cap.
it's like,
It's
bro,
a bump cap, bro.
yeah.
What are we doing here? Like,
well, you know why I
do
think
they-
so
why
is
do they
because
not have anything
so it's
that
easy to
covers-
throw them off when they're getting down, bro. When they're
Yeah.
fighting, you know.
But
what
the
I
thing
mean?
is like,
Dude, I love that shit, bro.
we
That's
It's so dope.
We
It's
just had
so
a guy
dope.
die from.
It's
from
like
that.
dude. It's like Gino and you bumping. Imagine if you guys are on opposite teams, bro. You just bump into you, dude.
Oh,
you just
there's
throw
so
the
much
gloves
shit
off.
talking.
No, and you guys
We'd
just
be
get down.
fighting in the
But then
first
after the
30
game,
seconds.
you're like, bro, good shit, bro, good shit.
Like,
You know
dude,
what I mean?
you skated really well.
Yeah,
dude.
As soon
yeah.
as the fucking puck dropped, just fucking
when,
throw my
Well, that's what it was in that game, bro. It's like they're
What do
booing
you-
the
what do you
anthem,
think,
and that
like-
fool's like, "Fuck that, let's get it."
What do
It's
you
just
what do
like,
you
all right.
fucking what do you think some of the hockey slang is? Like, you know how like in fucking like basketball there's like Facebook.
Hey, they say
like,
you don't see any good hockey players with all their teeth. They always say that.
Oh, dude, have you seen Carrie Underwood's husband?
Uh,
Yeah, no teeth.
fucked up. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
She
up.
kissing gums.
Well, he's got like fake, but I mean,
Yeah, but you know what? Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they got their teeth redone
Dude,
for
when
sure. Probably.
when Kyle was still living at the house with us, bro, and
Shout out Kyle.
Yeah, we were playing NHL. Me and him had some fucking dog fights.
So, you're playing the game?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I would play red, and it's just me and him hitting each other. I'd beat him by like 10 points, dude, but it's just like
Dropping the gloves and shit.
So
dude,
what we would used to do is we would turn off penalties, and that way you could fucking like fuck each other.
Oh,
Every time you get the
God.
puck, you just run at them and press Y, dude, and they fucking level each
Oh
other.
yeah,
like,
dude.
like,
It's literally like a hit stick in Madden, bro.
The thing is about NHL is like the only way you can really it's so hard to like shoot it and score on own. Like the best way to score is off a pass. Like,
Yep.
a
You have
pass
to,
and
bro.
boom. Like
You have to
it's
pass.
the best way. Like if you're just trying to shoot it in with one person, and the chances are you're gonna miss.
Well,
it.
I don't know. That's why I think it's fascinating. Like that Connor McDavid guy. There was a play, bro. Because I try to watch the playoffs for a lot of sports just so I can get engaged in it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of follow it.
Yeah.
I was telling Carson, I was like, dude, this baseball game that we watched last Sunday, a couple of the innings, the most I've watched of a regular season baseball game in my life.
It's
Bro.
so.
But when it's playoffs,
Hey.
I'll watch the games.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Baseball, that Yankee season opener.
With
They put up like it was like 20-6.
the
Oh my
torpedo bats
gosh.
and shit. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
Whoever
this is
engineered
like a
that shit
football
is cha-ching, dude.
Well,
Whoever
it's like,
patented that shit.
I guess the Yankees like hired some.
It was
dude
MIT
out of,
or something, right?
MIT.
No, in the back to the hockey thing, but last finals, it was like 3-1. The Oilers were down, and the Connor McDavid dude like carried these fools into Game 7. There was a play, bro, where he's splitting these defenders, bro, and he's hopping back and forth on the puck with his stick, moving through these fools, like fucking spinning around and shit. And it's like, bro, that's poetry.
Oh, dude.
It's just the same concept of dribbling in the lane, bro. You know, when you dribble low enough on the
Yup,
defender,
yup.
the defender plays perfect defense, but you got the ball right under his hand, bro, and you blow right by him. There's something clean about it. When you see a sport and you see something like, for example, I don't know shit about tennis, but if you explain to me some things about tennis, I'm watching it, and I see a
They'll
crazy
understand
run,
it.
I would be like, holy fuck. Okay, I see the want for it.
The top spin games, whatever that they used to come out with. They probably still do or whatever.
On the
but,
Wii, dude?
I think I played on like PlayStation 2 or
Oh,
Xbox.
you're talking. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Dude, it
I
would
think
be
2K makes those.
yeah. It's like you have to like the easiest way to win on that shit is like literally try to keep hitting it back on one side, and then when they run over there and hit it back, you just hit it to the other side, and then they can't recover in time,
Well,
dude.
there was the one of the tournaments that they have. What are they called? You know, the U.S. Open,
Yeah, just
something like right. Is
Yeah.
that they do that? I think they do that for golf too. But like the U.S. Open for tennis or whatever, it's like, dude, they're playing some of those matches last for a minute, and it's just those fools going at it, bro. Like
Yeah.
the cardio on that. Like I always think about like, I mean, dude, Roger Federer. I mean, what are some other names like? Fucking
Roger Federer.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of other
yeah,
names.
yeah.
Like, you know, it's
the Williams sisters.
well, yeah, dude, Serena Williams. Like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Venus, crazy man. And it's you gotta admire when sports are popping and people are talking about it, bro. And you start paying attention to it. That's what it's about.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why though that goes back to that whole thing with the NHL with the face-off thing, dude. Is how many eyes that got? It's Canada booing the national anthem.
Oh,
and shit.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, yeah,
Dude, if
and
I
then
was a hockey
and we
player,
win that game.
If I was a hockey player and they were booing that shit, bro, I'm going out there fucking. I'm like, all right.
Well, I think when you're putting on for your country more than your team, I think that's fucking.
Well, that's what they said, bro. Is it's something different when you got it
Yeah.
across your chest, bro.
Yep.
That Netflix documentary about the basketball.
Yup.
KD, did you see what KD said? He's like, all right, bro. He's like, all right, you want to beat us that bad? He's like, you can practice all you want. He's like, but it ain't mean shit when you got Steph Curry in front of you. He said, he's like, we'll find out. He's like, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude. Like,
Yeah, for real.
Well, that's because he.
KD said
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like,
I
you practice all year with your team to beat us, and we just barely come out and play.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
Okay,
they're yeah, because they're not playing all year with each other, obviously. But,
But the France team was like, dude, like Evan, you know Evan Fournier?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Evan Fournier was talking, and he's like, that's all we work for is to beat the U.S. You got to just beat the United States. And it's like, and then KD, they literally I'll have to find it, and I'll video it, and I'll send it to you. He's like, bro, that's cool. That's sweet. It's all fucking easy to talk about it. And then you switch, and you got fucking LeBron James and Steph Curry on you, dude. Can you practice that? Can you simulate that? No, you can't. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
pick and roll with Steph and LeBron is fucking nuts.
Imagine getting
With KD in
switched
a corner.
dude. Imagine getting switched and you're on Curry, bro, 1-on-1, dude. You know what I would say? I'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm fouling him, dude. I'm fucking fouling."
Honestly,
this
I would
motherfucker."
I would rise to the occasion.
I would attempt, bro, but I would get fucking snapped,
Rise
bro.
to the occasion.
Oh
dude.
no, look, we were talking about Curry earlier. What I was gonna say about Curry for me, where it cemented Curry, where I was like, he's not, because I always thought after his
Oh, he's
rings,
fucking
he was
good.
he's on the outside of the table. I think we talked about it, where he's like he's on the outside, but after that Celtics series, it's like, dude, okay, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
he was definitely he was probably the best player. The two with KD was the best player on the court.
The two with Kevin Durant,
But then
was
the
a fucking
first
menace,
one,
dude.
the first one.
Thank you for saying that, by the way.
The first one that they won, I think it was more of a collective effort to win that first.
but Curry was the guy.
Curry was the guy, but they gave it to Iguodala because he locked up LeBron the whole time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
But-
that is
but that
actually
was-
a good point.
but it was a
'Cause
collective
he did
effort.
win Finals MVP.
Yeah,
That's-
it was a collective effort for
Oh,
that
man,
one.
that's
KD
right.
was the best player, and then this last one, Curry just fucking
Well,
let his
dude,
nuts
Sean Livingston, like
Oh,
they had a
dude.
squad.
Harrison
bro.
Barnes.
Harrison Barnes, bro. God damn, dude.
Yeah, dude. That, yeah.
They literally switched Harrison Barnes out after they lost to the Cavs. They switched him out with Kevin Durant. That's basically what they
what
did.
team? What team? Sorry, I'm blanking. What team were we talking about?
The Warriors.
The Warriors. Yes.
So it's like those teams, bro. Like so, Curry did it young, beat
it?
LeBron, right?
Yep.
Then loses to LeBron, right? That's how it went, 1-1, and then after that,
And then they won two
Warriors
in a
won
row.
2 in a row because
And then they lost to the
Because
Raptors.
he was
Who-
3-1 overall against the Warriors.
Who was
LeBron
the? Who was that? They had a
1-3.
They had a 4. That
Or the
was-
Sorry, Curry was 3-1 against
Yeah.
LeBron.
Who was their
overall.
4 spot in that fucking on that team?
Draymond,
Who came on? Who was their 6th man?
Iggy,
Iggy.
yeah, Andre Iguodala,
Yeah, Iguodala.
Sean
Until they
Livingston.
fucking had it to where it was,
Iguodala was
Dude,
the MVP.
Dude, Kevon
The death
Looney,
beam
even
pointed
bro,
at
he's
the
still
earth.
there. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
they had for their small ball lineup, it was Curry, Clay, Iguodala, KD, and Draymond.
That is stupid.
That's insane.
And,
dude.
and truthfully, you could try to scheme all you want for that, bro. And that's what I felt bad about LeBron. Is I don't know if you remember. So I just
he
landed.
took Matthew Dellavedova.
Yeah, and dude, he got Matthew Dellavedova paid millions of dollars
Yeah.
by that as well.
That's fucking nuts.
Well, because
So,
he fucking
Dellavedova,
locked up
dude,
Steph, bro, or
dude.
not locked him up, but did the best that he could.
you guys remember Anderson Varejao?
Oh damn, the fro, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
for real.
That's a name, dude.
I don't know, right?
Dude, so I was in Connecticut when I was traveling, and I was in the hotel room, and I was watching the game 1 when LeBron dropped like what was it 56, and then J.R. Smith didn't do the putback, and he dribbles out, dude, and LeBron's like,
yeah, he's all fucking
dude,
yeah.
I felt that was the first time where I genuinely was like, damn, dude, like he played the perfect game, and they were barely right there.
Well, because then
And
they got swept, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
and they lost after that, dude. Because I remember, ironically, I think it was Skip Bayless or somebody on one of those shows was like, I think you need 50 a night from LeBron to have a chance to win.
Which is
this.
insane,
And you know what's even crazier is he probably could have done it.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he had that, if he wins that game 1, dude, they're
The
riding
confidence, bro. Oh,
high,
my
bro.
gosh, dude.
And
Well, because
and
Andy
he
was
already
in
came
Golden
back.
State,
He already
too.
came back 3-1.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, you can't ever count him out, bro. Because the Warriors did it to KD and the Thunder when the Thunder were up 3-1. They single-handedly destroyed the Thunder dynasty just from that.
Yep.
And then that KD, if you can't beat him, join him bullshit, whatever, right? So Curry's came back 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. LeBron's came back 3-1 in the NBA Finals. So if you're up 3-1 on those fools,
and that wasn't that the
don't-
first time that's ever happened coming back
Yep,
from
in
3-1?
the finals.
what was it? Oh, they were 0-256.
Something like that, yeah.
Because there was the image of him having those beats in with those glasses, and he's sitting on
Yeah.
NBA TV. And it's like,
And then, there was that one of him wearing the do-rag and the cigarette, you know?
Yeah,
It was all
yeah.
like, after you come back
See,
from,
dude, but he's
There's
got
also-
a good chance, bro.
that's
this year, bro.
like D Wade and Bosch with those Heat teams. They did their thing. But the one that I will always say with LeBron's rings, the best wingman was Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Dude,
Kyrie Irving shot
It's
over
LeBron doesn't
Curry.
so
win-
bad
LeBron-
that Kyrie was like
LeBron doesn't
I
win
just
that
wish
ring without
I
Kyrie.
feel like they could have won
more.
multiple rings.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Kyrie-
remember where I was at when he said he wanted to trade.
Wasn't
We
Kyrie
just
tired
loaded
of the
up and
shit?
I was doing landscaping and we heard it on the radio. I was
Kyrie,
like, dude, what the
Kyrie was
fuck?
tired of being in LeBron's shadow.
And then what did he
He's stupid,
do?
and he hasn't done shit since. He hasn't, I don't even think he's made it past second round, bro.
What's even crazier? No, 'cause he went to the finals
They were
last
just in
year.
the finals with the Mavs.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. That's
Kyrie.
right. It's my bad. But
Crazy run for them, by the
Yeah.
way, too. Like,
See, but other than that,
who they
bro,
walk through.
he hasn't done shit, bro.
That team's crazy. They were just in the finals last year, and then this year
Now they're fucking falling apart, dude.
they trade for Anthony Davis. He plays like three quarters of a game and then gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then he's out.
and he was
And then-
killing it, too.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Kyrie got hurt. Would he tear his ACL or something?
They shut him down after
He didn't tear it, right? He just.
No, I think you're right, bro. No, I think you're right. I think
Yeah.
he tore his ACL. I'm
Yeah, he
actually
did
pretty
some-
sure.
he did something like that.
But he also like Spencer Dinwiddie was on Jeff Teague's podcast, and he was talking about when he found out when Luka got traded, and he was like talking about how it was like Evan Turner and these guys were texting him like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "What are you guys talking about?" And he went and looked. He thought it was NBA Centel or some shit. He's like, "What the fuck?" But
Dude, even when I saw it, Luka got traded. I was
We
like,
were
this
all
can't
on
be real. I
Xbox.
was like,
Dude,
this
yeah, we were
Remember
all
when
like,
I told
yeah,
you fools
yeah,
when I
you guys
came
were
in?
like, you guys were like, no way.
it was like, dude, you guys are like, dude, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, no, I'm seriously
dude,
reading
I
this
saw
from
it.
fucking
I
Brian
saw that
Windhorst
shit.
right now.
I saw it when Shams posted it, like right
Oh,
after he
my
posted it, and
God.
I was like, this shit can't be real. Like,
There's no way, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
But
the
let's not
biggest.
act
That's
like-
got to be the biggest trade in sports history.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's easily the biggest in basketball.
The most
history.
surprising, the most unexpected, and the
Yeah,
biggest.
yeah,
the
and you're
biggest-
talking about a guy that he's quite
Like-
literally the best player in the world.
Like, I don't think there's ever a trade that's happened that's been that short notice, that unexpected, and that big.
and there was no rumors of it.
yeah, nothing. Like,
Except
it's
that one
literally-
guy that
I
tweeted
guess
that in
the
a couple
Lakers,
weeks,
like-
LeBron, or was you see that? It was like in a couple weeks, Luka Doncic will be wearing a Lakers uniform. Did
and
you
I
see
guess
that?
the
I did
Mavs are
see
the one
that.
that initiated the trade too.
Yeah,
so
bro, it
it's
happened
like,
in a coffee shop. They were having a cup of coffee about it, or drinking coffee together, and that
So
lounge
crazy,
thing, bro,
like-
crazy as fuck.
You got Luka on your team, and
But-
you're just like, hey, you want Luka?
Let's not act like Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis pick and roll. Let's not act like that ain't no fucking game either.
No, I think that could be good if they were actually playing together. That's the thing.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I hope that they get healthy through this offseason. I hope that the Mavs can end up putting pieces around them, because it would be. I've always liked AD. I think that AD is probably one of the best power forwards that I've seen with my own eyes. Well, you can't probably rank him all time, with some of the guys, but still one of the best. But it's cool. It's cool to see Kyrie falling in love with basketball again. I kind of wanted him to go to LA and play with LeBron one more time.
I
but-
kind of wanted that too, but
Dude, so the Warriors, on
Luka's-
top of the
Luka's
Warriors,
better. No.
dude, they're 15-2 since the Jimmy Butler trade,
oh, for real?
bro.
Oh yeah, that's
Bro.
fucking nutty.
But we were gonna do a shorter episode today anyway. We were gonna, or you were looking at something?
No,
You
I
got-
I
have,
thought you were doing your
movies? You got a
RuneScape
list?
shit.
I have the two blind drafts.
Oh, let's
do
go.
it. Let's do it.
Hey,
Here we go.
Gino,
All right,
Gino,
this will be
let's
our
go.
last segment, or what?
Yep, we're gonna go out of the bang.
All right, here we go. Man, I love this shit.
I love
dude.
this shit too. Shout out Yanni, bro.
Yeah, Yanni.
This is Yanni's corner, dude. This is the segment. Yanni's
dude.
corner.
You just
The
like-
blind
It
ranking.
sucks because I want to do them with you guys, but
I'll
it's
do
like,
it. I'll do it too, bro. I
This
just
is-
thought you like putting the list
I
together
do.
and
I
seeing
do.
us fucking bitch about
I do.
it.
I do like it, and then sometimes it's like, fuck, dude, I want to put my 2 cents in.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I can do a list. I can get some
No.
lists together. What if we could all do one, bro? That way we're all in it. We could all fucking take turns. That'd be pretty dope.
have like Carson do it.
Yeah, for real, dude. Come up with a top 10. We go through and do
Nah,
it.
fuck Carson.
That'd be funny, bro. That'd be a good time.
All right, this one is top shows. I just took a list of random shows.
So top TV shows.
TV shows. It's like I think there's 2 animated shows in here, but for the most part, it's
yeah.
So it's all genres.
all genres. Yeah.
There's one show that he's gonna say.
That's number one.
That's number one.
I agree. I think. Wait,
I hope we're on the same page.
is it a cartoon?
No,
Okay. Can I say it? Sopranos.
no.
Okay.
I don't know.
That would be that's a
What
a
were you saying?
contender,
What
but
were you saying?
Game of Thrones.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know.
it, bro. So that's gonna be up to you fools. This is gonna be
I don't
interesting
know.
because I haven't seen a lot of shows.
Okay, number 1. Well, obviously, just
The
on
first ranking.
Sons of Anarchy.
I've heard great things about this
Oh, I
show.
love
I
that
have
shit.
not seen Sons of
I-
Wait,
Anarchy.
1 through
Watched,
10, right?
Yeah, I have never watched it from
Such
start
a
to
great
finish,
show,
but I
dude.
have.
Yeah,
Watched
I've
it.
only heard good
it's,
things.
All of-
it's really
it's
good.
really
It's
good.
I've watched all of these shows besides 2 of them.
I remember watching it and wanting to keep watching the next episode.
Did you
so
did you ever watch the Mayans after?
No, I never did.
Hella good, bro.
I've heard that's the one.
I would
I've
say-
heard that
Hella
Mayans
good.
is even better than
No,
Sons of
fuck
Anarchy.
no.
I would
dude.
say-
I've heard that from somebody.
I would say 8.
I'm cool with that. This one's gonna be interesting because I'm more of a movie guy. Well, I haven't seen a lot of TV shows, so I would say I'm cool. I'm gonna let you guys rank this
I'd
one.
fight for 7.
7.
All right,
I'm
all right,
cool with
let's do
7.
7.
I'm
We'll
cool with
settle
7.
at 7.
I did like it a lot. I love Sand
Yeah, I used
I
to watch
can't
that
say
show
I've
with my
even
dad
seen an
a lot.
episode, bro. I can't say I've
think
seen
that's
an
one of
That's a
episode.
show you need to watch, bro.
I
Dude,
think
I'm
that
so
show-
behind on some shows, dude. I gotta get it, dude.
I think that show's
Daredevil.
one of the
Yeah,
reasons
we're-
that my
yeah,
dad
we're not
bought it.
talking
Can we
about
talk about
No,
Daredevil,
I haven't,
Fuck
watched,
yeah, dude.
I haven't watched the newest ones yet.
I wanted to be a
newest
biker
one.
after watching that shit.
bro?
Hey,
you seen the last?
I was-
Did you see the last Tuesday Daredevil
Bro,
episode?
of course.
The ending.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, okay?
Oh, dude.
Fucking,
All right.
don't
Yeah,
be
get
mad
it
at
get it
us,
together.
watch it.
Yeah, don't
So
be mad
Sons
at
of
us,
Anarchy
dude.
is number 7. The next one is Stranger Things.
Ooh,
It's a good ass show too.
dude.
John's never seen this one.
This is one I haven't ever seen.
Honestly, like, it's a cool, like, it's the vibes of that TV show are cool, but it just didn't move me. Like, it didn't suck me in.
I've never seen it, so
You ever had a
I would almost
microphone
say- I would say
hit over
8.
your head?
No.
I would say 8, dude.
No. It's got to be top 5.
You
I would
think?
put it at 5.
It's
Four-
I'm cool with
four or
5.
five.
If it's not
If you guys wanna go 5,
no,
I'll go
no,
5.
no. I'll meet it. Let's go 6.
All right,
I'm cool.
I'm
with
cool with
6.
6. I'm cool
Stranger
with 6.
Things is hard, bro.
I'm not saying it's
Give it
not-
a chance.
I don't know. I watched it.
No,
I watched
you've
it.
seen it all already?
I've seen the whole first.
Have you done a second run through?
Uh-uh.
Do a second run through, bro.
The
That- it's
last-
one.
that-
It truthfully, it's one of those where it's like
The last
It just
season
didn't.
should
It
be
just
coming
didn't
out
hook me,
this
dude.
year,
It
I
just
think.
didn't.
dude. I can't wait for that shit.
All right,
The
let's-
fourth-
I
was
hate
it-
how it takes so fucking long. for
Wait,
them,
was
though.
this season 5 that's coming out? Season 5,
Yeah.
season 4, dude, with Homeboy, dog. He's one of the coldest bad guys
Yeah.
of all
See,
time.
isn't
Vecna.
Stranger Things? Doesn't it start with like the train crash?
The Taking of Will Byers, dude.
No, there's no crane.
Wait, what movie is that?
That's
that I'm thinking of?
Super 8,
Super
bro.
8.
Super.
Damn, that's a pull,
yeah,
bro.
That's a pull.
They're all filming the fucking
Yeah,
movie
like,
for
he's
high
like-
school or
yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
fuck.
He's like
Damn.
he wants to be a director.
Dude, that's a fucking banging movie.
I love
bro.
that movie, dude.
The dude in the truck's all fucking driving up and shit. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
number
Damn,
3,
good pull, bro.
Peaky Blinders.
I've heard great things.
I've heard it's
I
good.
haven't
I've
seen
never
it.
watched
You guys
it
have
myself.
never seen
I
it.
haven't seen
Well,
it.
Peaky Blinders. I mean, just from what I've heard it's amazing.
You guys have
But-
never seen it?
I haven't seen it,
No,
bro. We
3
talked about this, bro. It's on the list, bro. It's on
It's
my
on
list.
my list of things
All right,
to
Yes,
watch.
yes.
we'll put it at 5.
The list is
We'll put it at
growing
5.
every day.
Because I've heard it's one of the
8?
best.
if
You
you
guys
guys
will go
if you
8?
guys haven't seen it, it might as well just be 10 for you guys.
Okay.
All right.
I'm cool. That's a
Sounds
good, that's a
good.
good way to put it because you haven't seen it. I haven't seen it,
never
so I
seen it.
can't say.
If it's my ranking, this is the top 4 show of all time, in my
Well,
opinion.
my Mike Shaw Jared, he straight up told me, he's like, dude, you'd probably say it's the best show you've ever seen,
Dude.
He
Well, I
straight
know
up told me that. Red
always
swears
told-
by
yeah,
that shit,
Bro,
like,
yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's
Oh, he
so
would be
good.
he'd be flipping a gas.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
right
he'd be
now.
pissed.
Oh, he's yeah. Dude,
I even
like,
I like that actor.
Should have been here.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
10?
Cillian Murphy's fucking.
Yeah.
It's funny, bro, because when
You mean
I first-
Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy is unreal.
When we first started watching it,
Unreal,
when me
bro.
and Renee first started
Unreal.
watching it, he was like, "Dude, I really think he thought of me, you, and him, bro, as the brothers
Well, it's
that
like-
are part of it."
It's the concept of like the Irish, right? And like
Yeah.
the was the 1800s
Someone, I think it's 18. I think it's
or
like
early
the industrial
1900s
era.
or so earlier, like
Yeah,
Yeah, so it
1920s.
could be like
Yeah.
later 1800s.
Because they just got
early
back after
1900s.
You- 1910-ish or something,
I think it's
right?
like World War One that they just.
Oh,
got
that's
back
right.
from.
They get back from World War One.
yeah.
So
Because
it'd
they
be,
were all the hole digger. What is that? Tunnelers.
tunnelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a name.
Yeah, trench diggers. No,
No, yeah. They had a shovel, dude. They were shovelers.
shovelers, they're diggers.
Family Guy.
Oof.
Dog, I know this sounds crazy.
3.
2. Oh wait. How many other cartoons are in here?
There's only one other one.
All right.
It's gonna be South Park. So
I don't know.
Okay.
South,
well,
Park, South Park's gotta be 1.
Okay, so it's Family Guy and South Park.
Yeah,
We
those
can
are the
do-
only two animated.
South
Okay,
Park.
so-
Okay, here's
okay.
my South Park has to be 1.
South Park
Dog,
has to be
dog.
number
Hey,
1.
I'm gonna give you some. The last 2 weeks, bro, I've gone through like 7 seasons of South.
That's
Park.
what I'm saying.
Dude, I just got off.
I can go back.
Bro.
I
When
can
you
go
said
back
you were
and
going
rewatch
through them,
them.
I'm like, dude,
They're
it's
so
just
fucking
fun.
funny, dude.
It's fun.
Dude, I'm
Randy.
sitting.
Oh my
I'm,
god.
I'm sitting there. Hey,
Suck my. How would you like to suck my balls, Mr.
Hey,
Gacy?
I'm sitting there watching it, bro, and I'm like, at the episode gets over, and I see which one's next. I'm like, oh, this one's a banger. And Renee's like, you've said that for damn near every episode.
Everyone we
Dude,
know it's coming up.
the
dog.
one
Oh my
where Michael
God.
Jackson has AIDS and he
Oh
has
my
like the fucking
gosh,
La La
bro.
Land or whatever.
Oh, bro, no, the Imagination Land. dude.
Imagination
Oh,
Land,
dude,
yeah, dude.
classic.
Oh my god.
No, it's when the one that's funny is when Man Bear Pig comes back and they go and find Al
In
Gore.
Imagination
and Al
Land?
Gore's like, just tell me that you need me to help you save him and you believe in Man Bear Pig.
So where we ranking Family Guy first?
I'll go 2 or I'll go 3.
What do you
bro.
think?
I
Where's your
3.
input?
I'll do 3.
I think you could go 1 South Park, 3 Family Guy, or you could go 2, 3.
I'm gonna
What do
go.
you guys
No,
want?
let's go 1 South Park, 3 Family Guy. That's what I'm saying. But if you guys disagree,
But
You
we
never
gotta
really
think-
watched South Park, huh?
I've watched it. I just haven't I've never watched it from like.
Honestly, what
I
I've
like
told
South
people
Park,
about
but
this,
I wouldn't put it.
what
on
I've told
myself.
this about people
I-
watching it is you don't. The first season's rough, bro, because
Yeah.
it's like 99, 98.
No, I know,
and the
like-
graphics are terrible.
I've watched South Park. I like it. I
Let's
wouldn't
do.
put it
Why
as-
don't
where
we
are
do
you
this?
ranking it
Why don't
then?
we do this? Why don't we do this? Why don't
So
we do
Family
South
Guy's
Park?
3.
Why don't we do South Park 3, Family Guy 4? We're leaving 1 and 2 for some hit shows. 'Cause, bro, think about some good drama TV shows you've
yeah,
seen.
but what's gonna be better than South Park, bro?
Game of
South Park is
Thrones.
one of those ones that you can always go back to and
Sopranos.
and laugh at it, even though you've
Sopranos.
seen it 100 times,
The Office,
bro. But
there's
but,
bangers.
dude.
dog.
South Park is better than those.
No.
It is, bro.
South Park is better than The Office.
Yes, 100%.
I think
See
it's
that
funnier.
Dawn dish soap? I want you to
Chug it.
spray it
Wash
in
your
mouth.
fucking mouth
And that
out.
brings you to today's episode. That was today's sponsor.
So where we ranking?
You just hear
these?
like, you just hear in the background. I'm like, Seth, no.
I don't. Yeah, I think it's got to be.
I'm down with the 3, 4. Like
I
All
think
right, let's do 3, 4.
Family
Fuck
Guy
it.
at
Let's do
4,
it.
South Park at 3.
I think we're making.
We've
a-
always redeemed ourselves.
I think we're making a
mistake.
mistake, but let's do it.
What's up, dog? We always got our. Oh shit,
That's badass.
dude, that's sick.
Hell
man.
yeah, dog.
Okay,
Shout out Isaac,
the next one, The Office.
number 1.
Oh no, I love The Office. It is funny. It's funny.
I
as
will die
fuck.
on this
I'll
hill.
go
Kill
number
me
2.
right now.
2. I'm cool with 2.
Take that mic and bash it over my head right now.
I'm cool with
Number
2.
2,
I'm cool with 2, but number 1 has to be a fucking bang.
That's what I'm saying. That should have been South
Has to
Park.
be bangers
bro. It should
and
have been
mash.
South Park.
Breaking Bad.
Ooh, I would say 4. Wait, we said 4 already.
5.
There's 1,
I'd say
5,
five.
8, and 9 left.
5.
5, yeah.
So now,
I've only seen a few episodes.
now we have 1, 8, 9.
How's your eye, bro?
Fuck.
Did you get it flushed out? All
Okay.
right, bet. We'll wrap it up.
Game of Thrones.
1. Straight up.
All right, bro.
Straight up.
I'm gonna let you guys take 1, dude. And I can't
Straight
have a
up.
say in this just because you guys have watched the saga. I haven't seen.
Oh,
it.
dude, it's so fucking good. Dude.
I have not seen
Oh,
it.
I
And then
love that
House of the
shit.
Dragons
Oh yeah,
too,
dude.
bro.
House of Dragons, dude. Oh,
I'm waiting
dude.
for that new season to come out.
I know. They're doing working on it right now.
Big bet.
When
That's,
South Park,
dude, that's a great pull, bro. Yeah, that's
South
number
Park
one.
makes fun of
yeah,
it.
it makes
Oh,
sense now.
Martin,
Hey,
this
I'm
shit.
glad we
So,
didn't
and
put
then this-
the
fucking.
horse has got just a fucking mammoth ass fucking.
The
dick.
Walking
I was wrong.
Dead.
Ooh, I would say
This is
eight.
one that I went all the way through. It kind of got repetitive, but it's still one of
Here's
the
what
best
I'll say.
shows
I've heard.
ever.
I've
Here's
heard that
the first-
to the half to the end
the
is
first-
repetitive as fuck.
Yeah.
The first 3 seasons, bangers, dude. Like that was my favorite.
Should they have
The
stopped
first,
it after for
I
like
think
a couple seasons?
they
you
probably
think?
could have got like 5, 6 seasons, and then they should have.
Isn't it like 20 seasons or something
No,
like that?
fuck no.
I think once they killed off
Isn't it still going?
Glenn, I just
That's when
lost.
that's when I stopped watching.
Yeah, I
it,
was
bro.
like, this is stupid.
Like,
bro.
was he the main character?
No, it
No.
was
No, he was a big part
Dude,
of
the
it.
way
It was like
the way that they did it though.
Was there
bro.
a chick in there with the sword?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. the
I
black-
vividly
Dog,
remember her
look,
chopping
I'm
her
gonna
head
gi-
off.
Look, I'm gonna give you this thought process real quick for you. At the end, I think it was like season 6, Gavin, season 7, something like that.
with the Glenn.
Yeah,
Glenn, yeah.
I think it was the end of season
And
5.
dude,
is
it wasn't.
like,
it
bro.
wasn't that they just killed him, bro. They
The
fucked
way
him
they did it,
up,
bro.
Like his eyes were all popping out of his
Bro.
fucking skull and
like
shit.
his
Dog.
skull got beaten
So
with a
look.
fucking baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire.
And his
Dog,
yeah, he's
the
all,
way they did it.
Maggie!
Hey, the way they did it, bro, is like they didn't show who died at the end of the season, so everybody's
Oh, it was
having
a cliffhanger.
It was
Yeah,
speculation,
it was
bro.
like the season 5.
Is that why they say
finale.
it's the best cliffhanger
Yes,
of all
bro,
time? Is
yes.
that why?
I'm getting goosies right now talking.
Yeah,
about
dude.
it.
I
It's
remember.
homeboy. It's homeboy.
It's one of those ones, bro.
Jim Quaid or Jim something that plays the guy with the bat. What's his? He's in a new movie that's just coming out,
it's,
dog.
No, that was the guy that did it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
what-
that's him.
It was one of those scenes that, bro, like when you're watching it, it literally made you sick to your fucking stomach.
And then,
Oh, man.
but then the next season, bro, they
Jeffrey
show
Dean
who
Morgan
died.
is that
Jeffrey
guy's
Dean
name.
Morgan, yeah.
That's okay.
But it showed-
the Quaid guy,
Dude.
or whatever, is the other guy that's in the movie with him.
But
I'm pretty
once
sure.
it happened-
literally a new movie that's just coming out.
Once it happened, bro, you had to wait a whole year to find out who died.
That's exactly why I don't get into TV shows. You know what my problem is?
Well, you
Is
can
I
watch
love
it
to
now
binge
and
them,
not,
bro.
Dude, you know what, bro?
Yeah.
Like Sopranos, when I did Sopranos,
Yeah.
bro, when I got off work, I would start an episode and I would watch it for 6-7 hours.
It would-
Oh, yeah.
It's like the
And I-
compare.
I
Did you
can't-
finish it?
I have 3 seasons left.
Well, you need to
compare
finish
it like,
it.
dude. It would be like comparing
I
like
started.
Okay, where are we putting The Walking Dead at?
I'll
8.
put it at 9.
That scene. That scene
eight.
would be like comparing as if
nine,
like
wait 9. I'll roll 9 because 8 and 1 or 8 and 5 left.
No,
eight
just
left.
8.
8, okay.
I hate you guys. The Sopranos number 8.
Damn.
That's a crime.
That's the
Dude,
that's what comes with doing these things blind.
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's a crime. Yeah, that's a crime.
Well, this has
But-
been the
yeah.
collective. No, we got one more after this one.
Okay.
But
Dude, it would be like as if Batman got kidnapped and they had fucking what's Batman's
Robin.
No, his
Alfred.
yeah, Alfred. And Alfred, but him and Alfred were tied up, and then you just watch Alfred get his head bashed in. Like that's kind of like how I felt watching Glenn get his head
No,
bashed in.
Bruce would fucking go crazy for that shit.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like that's
Yeah.
like it's
Damn,
that. It was
I
like,
wonder if that's ever happened in the comics, bro.
It would be
If
like a
he's
sh-
ever
shock
seen
value.
Alfred die. That'd be kind of wild. I bet
I'm
Red
sure
knows
it's
it.
happened in the
Yeah,
comics.
somewhere.
Red's fucking knows every
Yeah,
inch
Red knows-
about
yeah,
it.
They
yeah.
got all
straight
the
up.
different like fucking multiverses.
Hey, also
and shit,
let us
dude.
know. Let us know. Anybody giving feedback if you listen all the way to this point? Let us know if you want us to go to Comic Con, dude.
I'm already going.
Yeah, it would be
Diego?
dope.
Dude, so I got I have a buddy, right? The one that did the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But the guy that played Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace, he's gonna be there.
Ray Parks.
Ray Parks, he's gonna be there.
Didn't he do this the stunts and shit in that fight scene? Wasn't
Yes.
it actually him?
Yeah.
That's so
So,
badass.
but what's tight about it is he's gonna be there. And I'm gonna buy a thing for an autograph for me and Renee's dad. But the guy that did the Lord of the Rings mini for me, he also did 2 different Darth Maul ones that we're gonna take and get those autographed.
Bro, if you
Instead
had, you
of-
should buy the replica lightsaber that he has and have him sign that.
Oh, dude, I'll show
That would
you.
be
I'll show
fucking
you
dope.
No, I'll show you a picture.
Wouldn't that be sick?
No. The way that I thought about it is, I'm not just gonna take a book or a lightsaber or something like that somebody else could buy.
Oh, you want something that's one
It's
of
one of one, bro. Because my buddy's making them.
What are
and
you, a
painting 'em.
reseller or what?
Fuck no.
a
These are,
reseller.
Fucking scalper, dude.
it's what's
Fucking scalp it ass, dude.
What's tight about it too is Renee's dad has no idea I'm doing this for him.
we
So
open
it's
that
one of those
window,
things.
bro?
Well, now he does.
Yeah, no. But
Yeah, now he knows. Dude.
Yeah, good job, Kaiser.
Whatever.
Bleep it all out. Bleep.
The whole time, dude.
It's just the bleep
The
for
whole
like 30
episode?
seconds.
all right, here's the next one. Video games.
Oh, let's do it, bro. Fuck
Okay.
yeah, Kaiser. You're
All right.
fucking banging today, dude.
Okay, yeah, you're in your bag.
Yeah, you're in your bag right
I
now.
just
dude.
wait,
Okay, hold on. What
in the
co- is
beginning of the episode when you guys were talking, I was definitely putting these together.
What?
Oh, okay,
Is
okay.
it strictly like one console video?
No.
or-
These are just.
He's
It's
gonna
a,
have RuneScape on there, guys.
no, I'm not. It's not because I know
He's
you
so
fuckers
mad
never
when we
played
put it
it.
at, like,
Let's play. No, let's get into this. I'm excited for
Okay.
this one.
There's some in here that are. I think there was a time for them.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, number
Do
one.
you have any games like Madden in here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Well,
Number one, Call of Duty.
Which one? The original.
Just
the
like the
franchise,
prime
like
of
the
it.
franchise?
Okay, I would
Prime
say
of
the
it.
Prime Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
My God, that's the best one
That's,
right there.
That one. I would. It's got.
I know you never really
I was
played
gonna
it.
be-
say, I'm gonna leave this up to you.
It's
guys.
got to be top
I'm gonna
5, bro. That's like a. part of
I
my
would not be.
childhood.
I would not be mad at it being top 5.
I would say 5.
Do you know how many hours have been put into the
Oh.
whole
Say-
Call of Duty franchise, bro?
Dude,
I
one in
can't
the chamber,
imagine.
bro. One in the chamber
Oh,
was
God.
goaded, bro.
I can't.
I would say like 3, bro.
Put it at 3. That's cool.
Especially going back to like Black Ops 2 days.
Yeah,
like,
Black Ops 2 was the goat, bro. Like I remember playing one in the chamber with the home infected, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit was
See,
insane.
I was thinking about putting specific ones out of Call of Duty, but I was like, dude, there's a 4 or 5 year run, bro, of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It literally went World at War, Modern Warfare.
Oh, dude. World
Black
at War.
Ops.
World at War was
Well,
so
so it
fucking
was
good.
Modern Warfare came first, huh?
It was Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops,
I wish-
Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2.
Dude, that,
They should've
I would
kept-
even throw Ghosts in that, and people don't like Ghosts
Yeah,
for
I
whatever
like- I
reason.
like-
Did they
it.
use a different engine for World at War? Because the game was gorier, way gorier.
I think there was a different developer.
No, so the same people who made World at War are the guys who made Black Ops.
Oh, okay.
Because Black Ops is technically a sequel to World at War. Like, there's some characters from World at War
Gotcha.
that show back. Like, Reznov, I think, is...
I think
Yeah,
it's tight
yeah.
that they use 2 different developers, though.
Even the
well,
story,
now they have, like, 3 or 4
Yeah.
different
the
developers.
storyline was goated.
I never really played the campaign.
I played every campaign of it, dude.
Okay.
I had to.
All right.
I don't play the campaigns anymore, but I used to play the
Oh,
campaign.
yeah.
I always used to play the campaign and finish it before I
Before I started
multiplayer.
playing on, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
the best campaign, in my opinion, was Modern Warfare. I believe it was Modern Warfare 2, where you're in the ghillie suit and you're the sniper and you crawl through like
Oh, that's the first one.
the first one. That's the first. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
think that storyline from all 3 of those Modern Warfare games, bro.
goated.
Just
Did
that
Did they
whole
all go
story's
in
good.
together too?
Yeah,
then?
they're all
Yeah, they all-
connected.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
one
It was
long
dope.
story.
All right. Next one, Skyrim.
I never really got into Skyrim.
I would
I'm
say
not gonna
just
lie.
because like
I've never played it.
the lore. I love
Such
Skyrim.
a good game.
It
Well,
I
is. It
played
is
I
a great
just-
game.
I've
Like
never really like got.
This
deep
is some
into
shit,
it.
bro, that I'm telling. Like, you're talking about this new RuneScape game coming out. this is pretty much that game right there.
Dude, Skyrim
Just on a whole like an older level.
Okay.
Skyrim opened the door for a lot of these open world like games.
I would say that, yeah.
I think it's got to be. I would say 6. 6 is a good spot for it. Maybe 5. I don't know. 6. I would say 6.
Hey, you think Carson would be cool if I get one of those?
Oh
yeah, Waters?
grab one of those.
So you're putting at 6?
I would say 6. What do you think? You ever played it?
I've played it, but I've never really got like deep into it. I've probably only played it for like 2 hours max. Like,
What I liked about the game is there is so many things like side quests. It's like you can become a vampire and like go through the whole vampire trials and
Then
like,
you go be a werewolf.
and then you could be a werewolf.
Yeah.
Like there's so much shit that goes in. You can find like hidden caves that have like weird like people in it and shit.
Did you ever get the...
Dragons will appear. That was the first time where that was the first open world game where shit would just happen randomly.
Yep.
Like you could just be walking down the road and all of a sudden a dragon would
Dude, like
fucking
one
land
of the
right in
one
front
of the
you.
top dragons could drop down and be like, it's like an elder dragon.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna kill this
Yeah,
guy?
dude, it's like, dude, I'm level fucking
But then
10 right now.
if you run away from it, it wouldn't be there when you came back like prepared or whatever, because it'd be gone.
yeah, and then you would see it another time. Like
I would put it at 6.
Yeah.
I'll throw my 2 cents in for this. I'll throw it at 6.
I'll say it at 7. I'll say it at 7.
well, I've never really played Skyrim much, but I've started playing Fallout 4 recently. And
same-
it's
same
it's
thing,
made by
just
the same
different.
people, and I know they're kind of
Yeah.
similar, but
It's very
So-
like the gameplay is very similar. I would
Yeah,
okay,
so-
6. I would say 6. 6.
Okay.
I'll go at 6 with you. I've never played that game that much, but I have played it before.
I would recommend it, dude. It's a fun fucking game.
I bought it. I bought a copy for my PS3.
I think it's on.
They've remade it for all the new consoles and
Dude,
everything.
I remember whenever
I'm cool with 6. Whatever,
The
because I know
only-
it's a well-regarded game.
when I had a PS4 in high school or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Damn,
got
you had a
that.
PlayStation before?
My mom got me one for
You
Christmas.
weren't
one
always
year.
Xbox?
I had PS2. I grew up on PS2.
Yeah.
I'm confused by your
Hey,
actions.
how
Johnny.
about
But-
you fucking
But
get
whenever
your Xbox now?
whenever I had
Come
that
on, bro, get on Xbox. fool.
No.
when I had that PlayStation, bro, they remastered Skyrim. I went through it, bro, and the only thing I did was I got a ring because there's a carry weight on there.
I do want to play God of War. That was the game
I have
was
I have
thinking
all of them
about.
downloaded.
Do you
I
have
just,
that?
Yeah, I haven't played none.
We should
I don't
fuck
play
around. We should
single
fuck
player.
around, bro. Like
No.
I'll watch you play.
No.
I'll watch you do the gameplay.
No,
Dude, those God of War games are
but
fun.
Bro,
Yeah,
I've
The
literally
original,
sat and I
the
watched
PS2
the
one.
whole gameplay of,
On YouTube?
Ragnarok, I think it was called.
on
Oh, you
YouTube.
skipped the
dude,
first one?
Dude, and fucking
Oh, that's not the first one
Ragnarok is the sequel to God of War.
with the kid and shit.
Yeah, well,
Boy,
dude, the
come
God
here,
of War,
boy.
the God of War, the first one, bro. You could literally bang a chick and then like press,
Yeah.
press Y, press triangle, press circle,
I think you
press
gotta-
square.
yeah, I
And
think
then
you-
that's
Can
like
you
the-
tell me exactly where that was at?
Dude, it's literally within like the first hour. Of the
I'm like
game.
Yeah,
hiding behind
for
the
real.
mic. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm trying to be weird, but like, I want to play that game.
It's
All
like,
right,
dude, could you skip forward
Skyrim's
to
at
that
6. Number
Um,
3, Mario Kart.
I have a hot take. I am not.
I would
a
say
big Mario
10.
guy,
I would say
man.
10.
I'll say 10. Too.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mario
It's
guy.
it's one of those games though that I threw in there. I was like, you know,
You have to throw
It's
that.
like
in
a-
there.
it's a
You-
fun-
You have
It's
to
fun,
throw it
but
in
you
there.
have to be playing with other people.
Yeah, it's a fun drinking game. Like you,
Actually,
Oh,
you know,
dude.
you know what I'm saying?
no. You know what? When you're playing socially and you're fucking
Dude.
around doing the racing, that is
Like
fun.
what we
It
used
is
to do
fun.
is like whoever gets last takes a shotgun or takes
yeah.
a
But
shot
when I'm
or
thinking about
whatever.
video games, I think about like playing like the campaign
Yeah.
or something.
Did you
you know?
guys see that they just announced the Nintendo Switch 2,
And they just did the tariff shit.
well, and then they announced there's the new Mario Kart game coming out with it too, but they're charging $80 for it.
$80
that's just- and
for a
that's-
Mario
you know how
Kart
much
game?
the new
base
iPhone's
price.
gonna be?
$3,500.
what?
With the
3,500
tariffs, if you
bucks.
want the new iPhone that will be coming out, if it sticks this way, it'll be $3,500.
So I'll keep my.
the
Oh,
thing
I'm
is-
using my phone
Yeah,
till the
mine's good for
end,
a
boy.
bit.
Yeah, this is it,
Yeah.
baby. We're going the long run.
Yeah, dude. I hope you like sticking with me, man. You're gonna be here forever.
Dude,
gonna start taking a lot
whenever
better
Because
care.
it ends up being the new iPhone 5 and shit. you know
yeah,
what I'm
dude,
saying?
for real.
you know how I went to California
pear
2 years
phone.
ago or whatever.
Yeah.
When I was gone for those 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you went to fucking whatever.
Bro, the amount of Mario Kart me and Renee's family played. Oh my gosh, bro.
Getting down.
Oh, dude, there was like
It's a fun social game.
I
for
think
sure.
there was
I
like
can agree with that.
there was 8 or 9 of us, bro, that were like switching controllers, but we didn't think about it. But we could have set up because we brought our Switch and they brought theirs. We didn't think about doing a LAN party, bro. And
What's that?
it's literally where
It's
you
just like where you're on
connect
the
them.
same internet, and then you could play locally.
Because instead
okay.
of having 4 of us racing, we could have had 8 of us racing,
Oh shit.
and it would have been nuts, dude.
You talking shit or what?
Oh,
I know
dude.
you were talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know you were talking shit. That's funny. No, I think 10 might even be a crime, bro. I won't lie. What are the slots that we have?
1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 left.
Yeah, we'll keep it at 10.
Okay. Next one, Assassin's Creed.
Dude, I've heard great things.
Expand your horizons a little bit, bro.
I've said it multiple times. I played 3 video games my whole life. I'm not playing.
Here's the deal. I loved Assassin's Creed 2, and I loved Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I loved the Napoleon.
That's the pirate one, right?
The Napoleon one about
That's the best one, bro.
Black Flag?
Yeah, Unity. I love that one, but I couldn't get into Odyssey, and I couldn't get into Origins.
That would be a cool
I think
segment
it's
for
just 'cause
YouTube, bro. For our
they
YouTube
changed up
content,
the
is
way
me going
the-
through games for the first time.
You?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was
Start
that?
suck
Starting
ass.
with Origins is like they changed up the gameplay style.
Yeah.
they made it more like an RPG where you go around and find better loot and stuff. whereas
Yeah,
the older
well,
ones,
and
you
then
could
another
What's
thing
the-
is too
what's
is
the
like
first
it's
Assassin's
just
Creed?
they didn't really like it was more so like what I
Assassin's
felt
Creed.
what I felt
Like,
about
what's the-
Origins is they just drop you in this map and then like they don't really give you a fucking like a campaign to follow. It's like almost like you got to figure out what the campaign
For Assassin's
is, you know?
Creed?
like the Origins specifically.
What's the story of the first Assassin's Creed? Is like a
You're-
dude like what
so
is he?
it's-
What is the purpose?
So you're going
of
back
it?
in time to change, basically going back in time to
So-
Alter
change-
reality?
to change certain things.
Okay.
There's these 2 groups, the Assassins and the Templars, and in the modern day,
like
there's-
Knights Templar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, whatever. I don't know these.
Yeah, the
they're
Knights Templar. Yeah.
Okay. No, okay. I got you.
But so in the modern day, there's this guy named Desmond Miles or whatever, and the Templars have like this company called Abstergo. It's like their fucking like shell company or whatever, but it's the Templars, and they like kidnap this dude and then hook him into this machine that can like read his DNA to see his past, and then so that's how you end up going into the past to play as his ancestors.
Is it Ezio?
Oh,
is
what
the
the
first
fuck?
one, right?
So it's not him going back in
no,
time.
it's-
The very first one is all that
But
one.
it's
and then
him-
the second one's Ezio
Okay.
Auditore.
So it's
Yeah,
him going
Ezio's-
back in
Ezio's
time
got 3 games.
through his ancestors.
Cody, stop fucking with my mic.
So-
dude.
Through his
And then-
ancestors. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's like
Picture me,
these pieces of Eden or whatever, and it's just like it's like a fucking thing that looks like an apple, but it's like golden and
it's
it's
like
got like special
glowing and
powers
shit.
and shit. But so they're looking through his memories because his ancestors interacted with those things before, and they're trying to figure out where they're at.
Where it's at, yeah.
Damn.
And
That's
another thing
fucking
too.
crazy.
It's legit,
I thought
dude.
it was just like an open world game.
Like, at the end of the
kind
game-
of is.
Well, it is
toward
an
the
open
newer
world
ones.
Game.
No,
Even the older
I
ones
thought
are
like
open
I
world,
thought
too.
like you made your own assassin.
No.
You like did bounties or some shit.
No,
Like,
it's nothing like that.
I've heard the coolest one because I've seen clips of it too. That's what's crazy. A lot of the
Black Flag.
games,
Black
I've
Flag.
seen Black Flag, the pirate one. I've seen that.
That
one.
one's
Dude,
by far the
so-
funnest.
Did
I
they
also
make a
really like
movie and it was
Assassin's
just
Creed 3.
horrendous? Didn't they make a fucking shitty
I know
movie?
the movie.
I've
was,
only haven't seen it. I've just heard it's bad.
So because I've been on watching South Park, it's on Max, and I started it, but I was playing RuneScape on my iPad, and I was like, I think this is a movie I need to pay attention to and not just play a different game. You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy is that movie's actually like it's canon part of the Assassin's Creed universe.
Oh, okay.
Because in Assassin's Creed Origins, there's a part where you play in the modern day or whatever, and if you go onto that chick's computer and like look through the files and shit, it shows you pictures from the movie.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you put Assassin's Creed in? I honestly, what would we have available?
1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
I would say either 7 or 8.
I'd do
opinion.
7.
7. I'm cool with 7.
Next one is Resident Evil.
Dude, I was just thinking that, dude. That's crazy. I loved Resident Evil. I'd say it's top
Dude,
5.
I beat the second and third one, and I bought the fourth one. I just never started it.
Is that the Resident Evil? Which one is the 4th one?
Like I said, it's just
the one where
franchise,
he
not
goes to like
specific
Italy or
game.
whatever.
They're
And that small
overall-
village?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, that one's in my opinion, one of the best.
Well, I know that's a lot of people's opinion is that's the best one. I bought
What,
it
number 4?
when it came out. 'cause
I played it.
They remade the
Yep.
second,
Yeah.
third, and fourth.
Bro, I
one.
didn't know you played hella games, dude.
Oh, dude, I
know you-
grew up on video games.
Oh, I know. I didn't know you played like the
Dude,
campaigns
so-
and shit. That's,
Oh,
what's
so
up.
that's my
I-
favorite part of that shit.
I never have,
One
bro.
thing I'll throw at the Resident Evil is Resident Evil 5 was the first game I got Renee to play with me.
Dude,
Because it's
Oh,
a
you
guy
guys
and a
did
girl.
you
Yeah.
guys
And
did
it's
the
the
run
what's
through?
the price?
Oh shit, wasn't that pretty recent?
No, it was
Last
like a
couple years?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a couple
yeah,
years.
yeah.
ago. I think
I
we
remember
were still
that.
living at your house when we went.
Oh shit!
What
okay,
surprises
never mind.
me, you love movies. So like playing a campaign is literally like playing a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but you're part
It's like
of the
you're
story,
literally
like,
controlling the movie. Like you're,
Seto,
the
you
speed
need to
of
go
it.
through on your Xbox, okay, when you get home, and just go look at the Game Pass library,
Okay,
bro.
look. First of all, if you want some good story games,
No,
you need to buy a
PlayStation.
fucking PlayStation.
PlayStation's
Well,
got
that's
the,
what I was saying. That would be literally the only reason I would get a PlayStation is to play God of War. Like I've always wanted
Do you
to
want
play.
to borrow my
And The Last
PlayStation
of
4?
Us.
Dude, yeah.
I have-
Give it.
I could run through it.
Hey,
I
and
could.
then you still have my copy of God of
Yep.
War 2 you could give to him.
I could run through it. I'd be way down to run through God of War.
Dude, I'm
wonder-
telling
How
Did
long
you
is the
give me controller
gameplay
for
of
that?
God of War?
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll probably
okay.
take you a week.
Because the video that I watched was like 4 hours.
Just don't break
Bro.
my PlayStation.
I break it. I'm
If
like,
you
fuck.
if you
You
played
don't
it
use
every
it
day after
anyways.
work for like an hour or two, it'd probably take you a week to beat.
Yeah, I'd be down. I think that would be funny content, bro, for our channel, bro. Would
But,
be me
hey,
going through the games because I
with
would
the-
know no idea what the fuck's going on.
With PlayStation, bro, you need to play God of War, and then The Last of Us.
Yep, that's
I've
good.
heard about The Last of Us. Yeah.
The Uncharted games are good,
Oh, dude, bro, I've actually played Uncharted.
and then Ghost of Tsushima.
Where you're like the thief, dude, like the treasure. You're like going to
Yeah.
get the treasure, dude. I've actually played that with one of my buddies, man. Shout out Ryan. That's
those
wild,
Games, those games are good. There's like 4 of those.
dude. You just brought back some memories. I fucking
You guys
never
play,
thought of in a minute.
Where are we putting
Bro,
Resident
one
Evil?
summer when
Red-
I was
oh,
like 10
Resident
or
Evil.
11, bro, I was literally we would trade back and forth and we were playing Uncharted. Crazy.
I'll go 8.
Where are we putting
I'll
Resident
say
Evil?
8.
I'm cool. This a lot of this. I'll be honest. A lot of this ranking is going to be up to you guys, bro. I'll input on the games that I know. But
I'll go
other
to
than that-
what spots are left?
1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9.
I would say I'm cool with 8. I mean, if you want to bump it down to 5, I'm cool with that too. But
I could go 5 on Resident Evil.
let's do 5. 5 then.
lock it in.
Okay. 2K. Basketball, not like WWE, because that's 2K.
I'm not
as
gonna
well.
lie, dude.
I'm
I'm not gonna rank sports games very high. I would put it at 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here.
I enjoy playing sports games, but they're not.
Fair enough.
They
No,
don't capture like.
I threw it in
because-
expected.
Fuck you
Like you
guys.
get, it's very.
And it's like the same thing every year. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Okay.
Hey, we're almost
So-
done, bro. I got you, Carson.
Basketball, we're gonna put that at 9 then.
yeah.
It's a
9.
crime, but it's all
I
cool.
mean, you could probably put Madden at 10
We have Mario Kart at 10.
or put Madden at 8.
Madden's next on the
Put
list.
8.
Nah, Mad's got to be number 4.
What's left? 1, 2.
1, 2, 4, and 8.
I'd be
I
cool
would
with
go
4.
8 too.
I would say 8.
All right,
honestly.
Madden at 8.
It's just
That's
it-
that's
it's-
number
it's
one. That's
same
number
game.
2 in my
It's same
list.
game
predictable.
every year.
It's predictable. It's the
Yeah.
same game every
No,
year.
like,
No.
don't get me wrong. I love Madden, dog.
No.
But like, it's not. I'm not gonna put it at the top
Like,
of my
there's
favorite
definitely
games.
better
I'm here to
games
make an
than Madden.
announcement. Gino's no longer on the press box. No, I understand it. It's the same shit, but like,
Well, I'm glad
I feel like
these
It's
I
just
feel like
where they
the
It's
did.
just you're paying
details.
for the roster update every year. That's
Exactly.
all you're paying
Yeah,
for.
I agree.
Okay.
It's a crime that it's that way because they could make those games fucking insane.
Oh yeah, they
I
Well-
wish they would just make one game,
and they
then
just
like
update the game.
well, like instead of having to buy a new game every year, like maybe charge like $20 for
like a
roster
DLC.
update. Yeah.
You're like, dude, I feel like they could do so much shit. That's what pisses me off about 2K. Why they fucked up is that whole open world bullshit.
Stupid.
I just want to play ball, dude.
I know. Now they're
Just-
bringing that to the WWE.
I've
Yeah,
seen
bro,
that.
the
I've seen
island.
that. I did see that. The Roman Reigns. The
Yeah.
Roman Reigns one.
All right, what's the
Okay.
next one?
I'm going to group these two together, but it's NFL and NBA Street.
Oh, see, now I would rank these higher than regular.
I would
because-
say
Dude, if they
I would
remastered
do 4.
these, oh, my
yeah.
God,
Yeah.
bro.
NFL Street was fucking.
Dude,
They're
and-
so entertaining,
Dude, I still have whenever I sold my Xbox the first time, I got rid of NFL Street 2. That's my favorite game that's on console of all time.
NFL Street.
NFL Street 2. Not
Okay.
the first one, the
Hey,
second.
you need help, dog?
But then the next time that I got it, whenever I would sell it again,
Mm-hmm.
or if I did sell my console, I put that bitch in my safe and I never got rid of that game ever again. I swear,
You-
bro. I
you-
saved
I have a
that
question.
game.
You
That's
have-
how it was with NCAA 14
Yeah,
for me
bro.
Do you
for a
have
minute, bro.
Do you have Medal of Honor in it?
No, I don't.
Oh, bro, Medal of Honor, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Dude.
the one where you're storming Omaha Beach.
Oh,
bro.
So
yeah,
where-
bro.
where
you
we
remember
put-
Call of Duty Big
where we
Red
putting
1?
Street?
Oh, dude,
You
that was my
remember
favorite
Big
Call of
Red
Duty,
one?
bro. That was
Shout
my
out Jared,
big
bro.
big red one
You
was
played
my
the shit
favorite.
out of that.
I did
Four?
too, dude.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Because these next two are they're bangers. Red Dead.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
I'd say I would say
It's
one.
Red
It's
Dead
number
and
two.
I put Red Dead and GTA.
GTA is number one.
No, I would say Red Dead's better than GTA, bro.
Bro, stop. GTA is
Straight up.
fucking
Dude, you
nasty.
realize how much work they put into GTA over Red Dead? If they would have put the same amount of fucking love into Red Dead, that
Woulda,
game would
coulda,
be
shoulda.
fucking untouchable.
Woulda,
I would say
coulda,
Red Dead
shoulda.
is number one for me.
No, you know what? No,
I
you
would
know
put
why?
Red Dead at number one-
no,
one
no,
over
no.
GTA
All right,
too.
fine. Red Dead 1, GTA 2.
Ah!
But this list, I had no say in this
Just
list.
like fuck this list.
Yeah, my list would have went college football, Madden.
He didn't even bring up
or
college
football, GTA, Madden, 2K,
Red Dead.
Ghost Recon,
I do got a lot of
or
time
Red
for
Dead,
GTA
then
on
Ghost
mine, though.
Recon. Those are the only games I've ever
I guess
played.
I could have put Tom Clancy in there because they have a wide
Splinter
range of
Cell and
fucking
shit,
games.
all that
Oh,
shit.
dude,
Splinter
fucking
fucking
Rainbow Six.
The
Yeah.
Division.
Bro,
Siege,
I just started playing. I played that game with my brother the other day, dude.
got down.
Smells like fish.
Oh, dude, it was
It does. No, it does.
you know,
Close your
outside,
legs.
but outside. Close your
I was literally gonna say like, which one of you guys
Hey.
forgot to shower?
I showered this morning.
I was like,
okay?
this smells like fish here. Close your goddamn leg.
Podcasts are better with friends.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to everybody listening.
shout out Red.
Gino, Yanni,
Love your
Cody,
people.
Red. Yeah, love your people. R.I.P. Logan.
Hey, love you guys.
I love you too,
Love
man.
you
I love
guys.
all you guys, man.
Love y'all. Love everybody.
Shout out,
love our
shout out
listeners.
Carson. Shout out everybody, dude. And QPI.
Cup full of something that'll knock you on your ass. Got the quarter wrap like I'm boasting with the sack. Got cheddar on my head when I touch down with the pack. Finna hit you like the bus and I'm about to steal it back.
Yeah, yeah.